What's up, YouTube? We are back, and hello, TikTok. We are working on my backtesting script here for the 1-minute K-line data. So that's what we're going to continue doing here, and yeah, let's get right back into the things here. We have a prompt that is going to help us here. Okay. Yeah, so I'm trying to make a prompt that kind of describes what we want from this. What's up, everyone? If people are there. One person is there. Okay. That's all that matters. Fortunately, I want this really reduced. I want this. What's going on, guys? Okay, so we're trying to make a prompt that gets whatever outputs from the script will be like a single text file, but with just like non-human readable stuff in there. Okay, let's just try that. Okay, we will try this. Wait, redo that prompt. What's going on, guys? Working the backtest engine. I will let the Discord know that we're live again if they want to come chill. What's going on? Ayo! We got LT in the house. Got LT in the house. Quant Dev Life. The marathon begins, LT. Unfortunately, this is going to be, 12 to 12 maybe. 10 hours, 12 hours. Drinking caffeine. And we are crushing this. All right, we got a better prompt. All right, here's the ultimate AI optimized prompt engineered for zero waste, machine native output. All right. Zero waste in there. Hold on. So, critical improvement or fruit. I'm gonna just give it this one as well. All right, let's see how this works out for my context. All right, GPT-5, do your magic. Grok, do your magic. Do the magic here. Backtest algo. Letting the Discord know. Working on the 1-min K-line backtest algo. Cool. All right, guys. Talia Rivera, the best there is. What's going on? Oh, it's LT and the crew. Gonna promote the quant deving here. Let's see what kind of stats we got on YouTube. All right, we'll select the stream. This stream. Wow, we got 4 people here. I don't even know how that works. 4 people in YouTube. 6 people. We barely even clicked the button here. All right, we're getting some analysis. We're working it. So the whole point of this script is to not only do a back test, but to essentially analyze the math as well that the strategy is running. So it's kind of like a all-encompassing thing that should output one single text file that is just like jam-packed with as much information, non-human readable, and the goal is just to copy-paste that right over. It's a little bit different than a normal back test. I will actually save this. Okay. If I use that prompt, what will I get? Okay. We're going to refine this prompt a little bit because it's a little interesting here. We'll get Gemini's thoughts. Okay. Not using Vim? No, Jim Bean, I'm not using Vim. I'm using VS Code. No Vim, unfortunately. The Vim is not here. What's going on, everyone? Wow. Hands down, the best content I've seen on this. Hey, thanks, new booster? New, I'm gonna call you new. I appreciate that. What language, y'all? We're using Python, and we're doing really cool stuff here. Very productive, okay? We're actually making things that run. We're not, is the quantum computer threat to crypto? Okay, if the quantum computer ends up working, then it's probably like a threat to humanity too. Like it's gonna do, like, imagine using a quantum computer and like making an AI. AI is gonna take over programming. 100%, we're using AI right now to program. Threat to humanity is wild. Well, you gotta think about it. It's doing computations essentially in another dimension. And yeah, imagine like running that in a neural network. Imagine an AI quantum computer. I'm first year backend software engineer, quant dev. Dora, sounds awesome. I'm scared it's too hard. Dora, actually, you can just start using English to code. Like, Dora, you don't even need to know the code. It is difficult. Just use English to start coding. We live in a new world where English is the new programming language. That's true. Imagine AI plugs into it. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, Nexus. That's why I'm saying that. The quantum neural network will be insane. How was college to become a quant? I went to college not to become a quant. I do quant as like entrepreneurial, hobbyist level retail. You don't see this type of content on TikTok because the quant space is very secretive. Quantum neural network? Yes, Casey, we went real esoteric real quick. Imagine a quantum neural network. Yeah, that would be cool. Damn, man, how would you get into that? I love it. I'm just doing it on my own, guys. I'm literally just here. I've been doing this. I'm live streaming what I do normally. Can retail win long term? New, we are going to find out, okay? If you follow along, we're going to find out if I can get profitable. Why is it so secretive? Because the math that they're using, if people catch on to that math, then the edge might decay and it might become unprofitable for them. So it's very secretive. They want to keep their edge to themselves because if some other computer starts using that math, so if there's two computers using the same math to trade, then it becomes a little bit harder. The edge decays. So they're just trying to stay profitable. Please explain quantum neural. Casey, you might have come in at a weird thing. Someone asked me if quantum computers were a threat to Bitcoin or something, and I was like, yeah, quantum computers, if they end up working, might threaten more than just Bitcoin. And then I was like, just imagine a quantum computer with like AI aspects to it. We weren't really talking about anything like serious. It's possible to use AI to code your own simple. Of course, Donovan, that's exactly kind of what we're doing here. So I'm just using English. We have a different overall concept that we're working here, but you can use English to do anything with code. My nephew's an MIT grad who works at Jane Street. Oh, dope. Yeah, exactly. New, don't worry. We're doing retail. We are using our code to do the most sophisticated retail things. We have constraints. Jane Street can do fundamentally different things. We're not trying to compete. Quant equals yeah. We're trying to do what we can in our little constraints. So I have normal internet. I have a nice computer. We're just using those constraints, and we're going to try building out the best that we can. So follow along to find out if we can compete, but we're not trying to compete with Jane Street. They're doing something completely different. They're high frequency trading. They're doing things. They move the market, so they need to have more sophisticated. Yeah, thanks for the follow, guys. We're not trying to compete because they are moving the markets and they're doing counter strategies when they're moving the market. They're doing some crazy stuff. Okay? Especially in India. Our trades will not move the market. We're just trying to, go for a ride on other people's waves. Okay, we're trying to predict the future. All right, we'll take this prompt here and hopefully this gets us to where we want. I'm not too sure. Is your background in finance or tech? I work for the Air Force. I'm a biomedical equipment technician, so yeah, that's what I do right now. But I'm trying to do this full-time entrepreneurially. Just buy that. Yeah, exactly. They're not allowed in India anymore, I think. Yeah, they're not. The buy and hold is what we're competing with, right, guys? We're trying to compete with buy and hold as our retail constraints. Buy and hold is really, really good. Obviously, that's going to be part of everyone's strategy here. So you do a buy and hold, maybe dollar cost average, but then you'll have some algos too, right? Need that Hudson River 2.0. I know, Anon. I wish you luck. Just look at machine learning for trading at Georgia Tech. Oh, okay. I am not going to go to college for this. I'm doing things beyond college right now. Okay, college is not going to teach you what I'm doing here. Okay. Okay. Interesting. We got this from Grok. Let's discuss no canvas, what to fix when you code. All right, we got some universities need to hire you to teach them. No. I teach at LT. We're not going to be a teacher, okay? I teach at college. Oh, what he does we can't teach in classes. Exactly, New. That's what I'm saying. That's why we're on TikTok trying to reverse the brain rot, doing some crazy stuff. We're using English to program. That's our programming language. But then we're converting English into Python code. At the core of what we're doing is English to Python to back to some sort of text file, back to AI. We're doing it big here. We have a good amount of code here. I did get some weird answer from Grok. Explain better. I think, so this is non-human readable. I'm not too sure what Grok meant by all this, but it's probably because I did this weird ultra-refined AI execution prompt. That's probably what happened. I was messing with a different prompt and it ended up responding in this type of format. So it really followed this. Grok has let me down. Yep. And Grok can make mistakes, but it also can do good. It could do some good. I'm using GPT-5 mostly. So we're gonna keep working it. I value Grok's opinion here. He found 2 bugs. So we'll give this information to GPT-5 to fix. So yep. Thanks for the follow, guys. Progress is looking good. We're about to run some back tests, but we're also going to get more information than just simple back testing. We're not only going to back test, we're going to be testing the, we're kind of using my reverse engineering script that we were working on a couple days ago. We're going to also take that idea where we can look at the fundamental math and see how well that's predicting. So we're just going to get a bunch of information. We're making progress, guys. We're about to run some back tests today. We're going to refine the strategy, if not like make up a couple more different trading algorithms. So yep. Second man, I've seen on TikTok actually working. Almost every man is playing God. Yeah, we're the only one doing useful things. Even the other dev channels are just like, they're not really doing useful things to, for example, the audience. This could actually, you know, if I make a profitable trading algorithm right now, you guys can have it for free. So yeah, we're gonna get that, all that. We haven't run the backtest yet. We're refining the backtest script. Thoughts on NinjaTrader C#? I do not like how NinjaTrader locks you into C#. I know Rhythmic allows you to do Python, I believe. I don't like the NinjaTrader ecosystem because it locks you into this sort of C# aspect. Got my frequent trader swing trade bot up. Okay. Hell yeah, dude. Hey, still working on it. We're still working on objects. We're further ahead. We have the backtest engine, we have the run, we have the strategy, but we're refining. So thanks for the follow, man. I'm gonna put my teeth thing back in, and then we're gonna keep working. We're getting there, 100%. We make progress every single day, guys. We're running different code every single day that works. I don't know, I don't see anyone else doing that. No, we can't use NAN. Oh man. Technically you could do something at NAN, but it would be the most basic, non-working thing. N8N is not what we're doing here. N8N is another third-party platform that like pushes you away from the actual code. I don't like third-party things that make your life easier, right? When you execute a trade, would you rather incorporate into your main logic or make a object? We are kind of like, most of my code is like it's kind of combined. The engine is not modular, so it works hand in hand with my strategy file. How are you planning to execute trades? Well, we're going to do Hyperliquid XYZ. Alpaca is my broker of choice. Yep. Alpaca.finance is really, really great for just like using any coding language. They just have the API, which is what all exchanges should just do. No, so what we're doing is we have to fundamentally have the execution and all of this kind of combined. The way you can't modularize what we're doing here. I could, but it would just be a lot more verbose. We want token-aware code. What's your go-to hosting site to run the code? On my computer. I don't need to host it anywhere besides my computer. VS for the win, there we go. ROI, we haven't gotten that far, so we're backtesting still. Oh, you're trading on DeFi. Yeah, we're doing, yeah, Hyperliquid. It's technically decentralized, but kind of centralized. Their APIs, yeah, exactly. If y'all are trying to get into this on the traditional market, Alpaca.finance can work. Okay. I want the output to be a single file with max information. So you're creating a trading bot? Exactly. Strategy right here is a trading algorithm, and we're going to run it on historical Bitcoin data for the 1 minute K line. I just want the output to be a single file with max information, AI readable only. Data should include everything we need to know about the math, price prediction, engineering monoticity, and other data you would need to make the holy grail of algos. Full code files. Can't know tool use. Been waiting to put my Docker enabled bots on Raspberry Pi. Oh, cool, dude. Nah, you're doing it all wrong, bro. Oh no. Nikita. Any ideas on good domestic US data sources? You're gonna have to pay. If I were gonna do anything, I would have like a data collection operation from like I think the Chicago Mercantile Exchange lets you pay like $20 per gigabyte or something like that. I would just go directly to them, just pay for the API there, go directly to the source. That's where I would go. And then I would just have a Python script that inputs the data, cleans it up. How to get the parameters right? Exactly, DNT, wait, I was trying to do this with Solana with the YouTube video I saw last summer, but I couldn't figure it. Yeah, I would just go directly to the source. I don't like third-party stuff. I can't trust anyone's data except my own. Is it really from scratch? You're coding this with... Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm coding it with English, the English language. But we made this completely from scratch, started yesterday. So with just some template files. So we did it from scratch, yes. No third-party backtest. You can hyper up for... Yeah, we are going to fundamentally do a different hyperparameter optimization. We're going to use AI in the loop here. We are going to get a single file that is just essentially everything you would need to know about how to optimize the code. Okay, yeah, it's a third party. We're working with our tools. Yes, AI is a third party, but I would say, when I say third party, I'm talking about like NinjaTrader or like a data source provider. I need another day of vibe coding pushback. I know, right? We're getting into it, Liminal. Oh no, I'm doing it wrong, guys. We're doing it wrong. I need to learn every single byte. I need to go from byte for byte. What's going on in here? I need to learn everything, guys. Yeah, no. We use English to, okay, well. So I might have corrupted GPT-5's thinking because we're getting we're getting this. Yeah, we're gonna stop it. No Claude code. Why not use agentic? Okay, we will get. You're right, because that Sonic model was on Cursor. We'll go back to that. What do you do as a quant? Is it related to an actuary at all? What we do as a quant is we're trying to make a profitable trading algorithm. That's kind of all we're trying to do here. So that's what I do as a quant. We're on TikTok Live trying to make a profitable trading algorithm. No, GPT-5 was not hallucinating. It actually got corrupted by this prompt I gave it earlier. It gave it directions about how to respond. Here it is. So it got corrupted by this. I actually corrupted its data. So it's not hallucinating. I forced it to give this weird output. Cool, I had one trained though. CUDA, okay. CUDA's great, dude. I love CUDA. Didn't work, the use case I had, but it was fun. Yeah, exactly. If you start writing some custom CUDA kernel, you will learn a lot about the most exciting space there. He's not a real quant. He's a prompt clanker. Yes, King. We're not a real quant. We are, we're just, you know, we're not doing anything important here. Ignore. Ignore. I'm just kidding, guys. We're doing something important. Clearly, there's a lot of interest in what I'm doing here. It's because anyone can do this right now. What I'm doing here, anyone can pick up and to start where I'm starting from. Anyone can use English to program sophisticated code. It's a cool new thing. Before, you'd have to pay someone a lot of money to do what we were doing here. This was fundamentally... Look, King apparently is writing alpaca scripts too. We can do that too, my man. We're doing it too. There you go. See, my thing won't compile. I'm pretty sure it will. Well, actually, I don't know if it'll compile here, but we can test it. Yeah, see, it won't compile because we have errors in there. You're right. But that's why we have this here. Okay, we're gonna do a single file. All right, we kind of corrupted what GPT-5 was about here. You can follow along. Don't sell. I'm not selling anything. There's literally nothing for sale. To be fair, if you don't know what you're doing, it becomes risky. Well, putting money behind a trading algorithm is risky inherently. You have a quant dev backtesting, but you don't actually do it. So fake. Okay, King. One thing I'll say is judgment should be held until he uses it to trade. Yes, exactly. Yeah, the end goal of everything I'm doing here is a profitable trading algorithm, and I'm documenting everything I've done live. I record everything on YouTube. I go live on TikTok and YouTube. And at the end, we will see, was it all a joke, or was it something I was doing was real? Let's be realistic. Yes, sir, Edward, you have a question. I'm here, because real world cares about product. Yeah, all that matters is what I'm doing gets the profitable trading algorithm. This script we've been working on for 2 days. We started it yesterday. This is the second day of working on this script. Not even that. Hey, appreciate the share, guys. Not even that. How long have you been working on it? Yeah, 2 days. All right. So what happened was I corrupted GPT-5 with a weird prompt, unfortunately. Prompt should... I've already coded a profitable algo for TradingView and Python and backtested GPT is whack. Okay, King, it's all good, dude. I'm glad you're doing it. Any tips? Yeah, Edward, just start. You can just do what I'm doing, is use English to code everything. Hey, what's up, Caesar? Everything's going great. We're answering questions. We're gonna run the backtest. I want a better prompt. Yeah, here we go. Don't give it rules. Just make a text file describing what I want from the backtest project. It's not coding, homie. Yeah, we're coding with English. I know you don't. Yeah, of course, King. I appreciate you being here, dude. What are you coding? Right now, we're coding a backtesting script for this strategy I have here. We're trying to backtest. They really do. They're very, I wouldn't say they're threatened, they're just very skeptical, and they might be brainwashed by the media because, you know, they've never really sat down and prompted AI 100 times. Yes, we use our tool to code, but we're using English to code, okay? At the end of the day, we're using just the English language to code. Okay, this is at the core what we're trying to do here. This is a nice little summary. Can you actually code though? Yeah, I'm coding right now. I'm creating something very useful. The backtest engine will work and give me data directly about. So we are coding, but with English. Should I get an A+ or? Edward, I don't know corporate stuff. I'm doing this entrepreneurially, so unfortunately it depends on what job you want, and it's very specific to what thing you're doing. What service do you use to backtest? We're doing completely custom backtest engine. This engine right here is not a third-party library. We're using NumPy and Pandas. Yet we will once we go paper trading, Anthony. Does give edge secrets? 100% Nemo. GPT-5 can give you great strategies to trade with. It's very good at math. Where do you work? New busser. Tech startup. I'm a new GPT-5 to backtest. I don't trust it much. That's okay. I mean, you don't need to trust it. You just need to run the code and then double check the output so that you know it's real. Coding, but with English, still doesn't gloss over the fact that you aren't even AI to code correctly. Chris, we're using English to code, okay? I know it's hard to understand. I literally train LLMs and other transformer-based stuff. This is irresponsible. Should I be looking for a certificate? Oh, I would just running code, dude. Start running code, Edward. Don't even think about anything. Start learning everything you want to know about what you want to do. Just have a passion. Start coding. Start using AI to code. Just start running code, guys. At the end of the day, you want your code to do something useful. If you're just like sitting there like learning everything and you're not doing something useful besides just like learning, stuff that you're gonna just not end up using in the future. We're so back, baby. We got a lot of comments. So, okay. All right, we are going to continue pushing, guys. Sometimes I'm not going to get to every comment. Dylan is the friendliest way possible. You have no idea what you're doing. I appreciate it, Rot. See, that's a friendly hater right there. See, this guy knows exactly what's going on. We have no idea what we're doing. My English is guiding the AI into a hallucinative. We have AI psychosis, okay? That's what we're doing here. Yeah, what are we backtesting? We're backtesting 1-minute K-line data from Bitcoin perpetual, the entire history from 2020 to today. Technically, it's into the future, but yep, that's what we're backtesting. Did you get hair? Yeah, what's up? I cut my own hair. If my hair touches the top of my ear, I need to cut it because I'm in the military still. This is far from quant. We're running backtesting scripts on a custom trading algorithm that we're trying to make profitable. So this is as quant as it gets. What does backtesting mean? It's just a way to use historical data to get an idea how your trading algorithm will perform live. It's just kind of a way to test your trading algorithm quickly without having to run it live. Jazz, the haircut. People are mogging me on the haircut. And they're also saying, I don't know what I'm doing. Dude, one code module does not justify a quant. Antonio, follow along, buddy. We're doing quant stuff here. This is like day, you don't have a trading algorithm. Quit claiming AI house. Okay. All right, Kai. I'm not claiming it's mine. This is GPT-5. I'm not guiding it in any way. It has nothing to do with me. I'm just doing what it wants me to do. Like I have no free will in what's going on here. But yeah, guys, we're doing backtesting here. I made a code once that did 5 figures once. Okay. Didn't know how and deleted it. Okay. This is zero rage bait, guys. For some reason, me using AI to code infuriates people. It's honestly funny to me, but I'm transparent with what we're doing. I live stream it. People come in here, see them using AI to code, and they're like, you make me mad. It's zero rage bait, guys. We're just trying to make a profitable trading algorithm. This is the process to get there. You need to have backtesting scripts You need to research what the trading algorithm does before you run it live. That's all we're doing, guys. Yeah, it only, exactly. It's weird because it only does infuriate people who do software engineering professionally. It's because psychologically, we can dive deep into that, but at the end of the day, they don't like that people can make code that works with English. Yeah, but okay, we're gonna address this fact here. If I were to go back, learn the traditional route, AI will surpass every coder. I'm using my tool that we have now. I'm working quicker. I'm making productive code. That's all that matters. If you know the code, if you learn the code, blah, 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 it doesn't matter. Whatever the code does is the goal. So the goal is where we're going, right? What is the product? What is this product? We're just backtesting. It's not really a product. Yeah. Explain what Oh no, here we go. You can just, Shrimp World, you can just ask AI what that means, sir. I don't need to answer it. I don't know what propaganda point you're pushing. Guys, all I'm doing is documenting my journey to a profitable trading algorithm. I don't know why it makes people so mad, right? We're running backtests because you need to run backtests in order to get to a profitable trading algorithm. We're just documenting everything in between, okay? So there's nothing rage baity here. We're making code that runs with AI, okay? Shrimp World, my man. We'll explain it in a little bit. If you stick around, we'll explain it. Tell me the secret answer to day trading at 7 figures daily. The secret is just use code to trade, man. That's exactly. If I don't know what I'm doing, guys, there's no way you could get this type of output if you have nothing going on in the brain, okay? I'm also not selling anything. This is completely free content. It's fun. We're all having fun here. You can see the code will run. Like, we're running the code. Did I give? Yeah. Okay. If everyone could tell AI to make a profiting trading, oh, just words, we'd all be rich already. Jazz. Saibu. Ohio's got the best coders. Okay. Grok 4 has been really good for me. Yeah, Grok can help other, like, for example, I use GPT-5 and Grok. Grok can see other things that GPT-5 misses. Exactly. If people are getting bad outputs from AI, they're not using your tool right. Because I get great outputs from AI. That's the thing. We welcome the pushback for vibe coding, guys. It's controversial, apparently, very rage bait. I should just change the title to Rage Bait Vibe Coder. Yeah, I'm using my tool, guys, to think. Yeah, we're just using a tool here. Do you know how to code? Antonio, if I didn't know how to code, could I run this type of software? Do you think we could get this code to run? In your head, you know, a couple thousand lines of Python code that does backtesting and data analysis. Yeah, okay, there you go. So we're using our tools. It's not running right now because we have a little bit of bugs. Okay, this is my iterative process, right? You know, you get the code, you run it, you get the error, and then you go back to AI and you do the iterative process until it runs. This is how you get code to run with AI. Okay, it'll run, guys. You can stick around. If you don't want to stick around, it'll be running in just a second. Like, I don't know what you guys are tripping up about. Ryan, you love it. What happens when the code runs with no errors but doesn't function? Then we go back, crew. So what happens is we're gonna double check the data we get from it. The whole point is we know what we want from this. Programmer speaks like they could build this without AI. Wow, you have a fundamental understanding of troubleshooting, but no understanding of development. Ask GPT to fix it. He fights. Guys, we welcome the hate. We love it. Actually, the hate is actually good because it helps the algorithm. You guys are commenting. The rage bait is actually apparently good for the algorithm. And you know you're doing something, I guess, important. Just concern. All right, I'm glad. We welcome the concern from all the programmers out there. People are just worried about their careers. They're like, oh no, he's doing sophisticated data analysis. Oh shoot, we're cooked. It is good for your code. Yeah, exactly, guys. Everyone's working on different projects for my purpose of this backtesting stuff. It's great. It's working out great. We're gonna get it to run. Yeah, everything's great, guys. I welcome the concern. We're gonna get the code running here. It could take a minute to run a full backtest, but we'll run a debug first before. Yeah, Finn. Guys, there's there's a real crisis going on in the chat right now. People are saying I should stop. Don't go further. Please don't make any more code with AI. People really want me to stop. For some reason, I'm doing something where people want me to not go any further, make zero more progress. You've been trying to get this running for at least 2 days now. Is your AI maybe hallucinating? Crew, we got the code to run and we double checked the data that it output and the strategy was over engineered. So we were running it yesterday successfully and we're reworking the strategy right now. So what you think happened, we ran code successfully yesterday. We're iterating on the design. We're adjusting how the data outputs, and yeah, we're fundamentally making the script better. Okay. Code is running. We will never stop. We welcome all the concern from all the senior, software engineers out there. 90% yelling at chat, 9% asking GPT 1% actually coding. What's up, hi? Man, it's too busy. Well, don't worry. We're waiting for this to out. So GPT-5 is pretty slow. So I will answer comments while we wait. We got the crisis in the chat. Keep it coming, guys. Let's hear it. Ain't no way you've been stuck playing with the simple script. Chris, you can go back to my YouTube and look at what we did yesterday. I record everything live. I'm very transparent with what the strategy is, all the edge. Like I share everything, guys. Like there's nothing here. There's nothing hidden here. Like we checked the code. Like we checked the CSV file with check.py, and that file made sure that this data was not corrupted. We have this little debug script to debug the strategy before we run a full backtest. We have engine, strategy, run, and utils, which is the whole backtesting script. No, we will not write a single line of code here, guys. We're going to use English, and we're going to get everything we need here. Okay? And then this was strategy. Right? This was strategy? Yeah. Oh, wow. Scary part is that the code monster is going to be given a budget. How did you create your data to train your model? I downloaded this data from Binance's, I don't even know, it's like they host, I'm not sure if it's AWS or not, but I download this from Binance's servers. So you can get the 1 minute K-line for all of, basically most assets on there. Explain how you corrupt file when coding. I have to hear this logic. Explain how you corrupt a file when coding. By introducing a bug. Run, boy, run. That's all I need to hear. Laughing. You don't even know what an API is. Oh, okay. Well, we've connected to WebSockets before, and I've run live trades on Hyperliquid. So I've definitely connected to APIs. This is proving my job to say thank you. Yes, Shrimp World. You pay for ChatGPT to do this, or is this all free? I do pay $20 per month for ChatGPT. What does API, application protocol, something implement? I don't know. It's all good, dude. I don't know where Binance, I know I've downloaded Hyperliquid's data from the S3 bucket on AWS, but I don't know how Binance is hosting their data. I just pull it from a certain link. So what you do is we were trying to make a profitable trading, but having AI is like an assassin better than I do. Yep. Gets rid of all critical thinking. Actually, I'm thinking more now that, well, I don't know, I'm thinking differently than what you would normally do when you're making a program by hand. Yeah, apparently I got this data from nowhere, and I didn't have any critical thinking on guiding an AI to get the data. So, but I have the data, and I have a script that updates this data every day. So it's fully updated. So we got the full history, and we can check it right here. Let's just confirm it's working. Look, we're running code, guys, to check the data. AI defines, yep. Yeah, this is fundamentally different, guys, than what normal coders are doing, okay? Look at that, our data is good, okay? Longest gap is 1 minute, maybe we're missing 1 minute, it's all good. Pass. Look at that, guys, I made code that does something useful. So after backtesting is done, what do you plan to use? Yeah, exactly, MRAD. So we will be using my strategy on hyperliquid.xyz. So whatever, so that exchange uses like a weird blockchain style connection. So it's going to be very specific to that. Hey, Shrimp World, I will answer your trivia questions in a little bit, my man. Can't hate on Rage Banner with 60-ish live viewers. He's TikTok programming. Yeah, guys, we're on TikTok. If you scroll up and scroll down, you're gonna just go back to the brain rot. This is, I guess this is rage bait brain rot for y'all, but I'm just trying to show people that you can use English to program, and yeah. So we're gonna run debug here. Strategy is getting updated. Hey, what's up, Michael? It's rage bait. Apparently, it makes people very upset, which is concerning for me because I'm just kind of documenting what I'm doing. Y'all are here watching me. You got to remember that. Shrimp World, we will answer. So the thing is, Shrimp World, if I can easily get AI to answer your questions, is there a need for me to deeply understand it? If AI deeply understands what you're talking about, and a bunch of unsuccessful professionals. Yeah, we're gonna get profitable, guys. We're gonna get the profitable trading algorithm. We're gonna do it, okay? And we're gonna rage bait all these software engineers. They're gonna be so mad that I made a productive code, and I didn't have to wait months and months. AI hallucinates a lot. It's okay. We welcome the hallucination. We're okay with hallucination. That's no big deal. Hey, thanks for the rose. If you can make a problem, anyone can do it. Okay, crew, and that's what I'm trying to prove. If I can do it, anyone can do it. Okay? If I can do it, then anyone can make a profitable trading algorithm. Okay? What's the point of copy pasting all of it? The point is that that's how I use my tool. I I'm not using the agentic coding aspect. How are we coming along with corrupt file? So the data is not corrupt. We've used check.py. And yeah, the point is that you don't know how to use your tools. Chris, I would beg to differ that I'm using my tools extremely well. It's slow, guys. Like GPT-5, if it was quicker, we would be running the code a little bit quicker, but we're still loading up a script here. This is strategy. This is not how AI is supposed to be used. Well, then you're using AI wrong, fundamentally. Now you're crew, you're telling me that I'm using AI wrong? AI can be used for whatever you guys want to do, but I'm using AI to give me full code files, okay? Full code files, and we're gonna run this here, guys. Ready? We're running the code to see if it works. Actually, we're gonna run debug first, my bad. Okay, we're gonna run with this here. We're gonna see if it works. Okay, we get a little error here, no big deal. So I'm gonna say, I want debug to be no arg run, simple command get max information. Cool. Disgrace. Y'all are hilarious. Far from full code files. How do people not get replaced with AI? You need to understand whatever that is before you use it. People are really trying to stop me. It's all good, guys. I know what the output's supposed to be, okay? Sanity report, we got that. We can delete that. We don't need the sanity report anymore. Thanks for the follow, Ivan. Welcome to Vibe Coding Rage Bait on Saturday. Usually Saturday, like the weekends are a lot more, yeah. We're fundamentally doing something different, guys. I'm not claiming to be a coding expert. I'm using ChatGPT 5 to make code, okay? I'm using English to code. I understand. Y'all don't understand. You can stick along here and see if the code runs and works, or you can go back to my other, 15 to 20 YouTube live streams where we were running successful code. So we run different code every single day, and this is the process, right? This code will eventually start running, and it'll give me good data, and then we'll refine the strategy, and we'll go push it live, dude. We'll push the strategy to a live paper trading after we get good data. It's pretty simple, okay? I know, I welcome all the concern from everyone. I am employed by the United States Air Force. You are far from a quant, okay? Different code because you have no idea how to build. Chaz, it's okay. It's okay, man. We welcome the concern. We don't call it hate. People just very concerned that I'm, pushing the boundaries too far. We're doing something too useful. Like we're doing something so concerning for everyone in the chat. User argument. Oh no. Chaz is employed. He is a millionaire. Y'all are tweaking. You are a dev for the Air Force? No, Air Force does not have a dev. I'm a biomedical equipment technician in the Air Force. Okay, this is my hobby. Okay, this is retail quant. Okay, we have constraints that we need to work with. What was the math you were using again? I want to copy it. Yeah, no problem, Michael. I will, here. Michael, are you in the Discord, Michael? Because I could just copy paste the strategy file here into the Discord, if that's what you want, Michael. Otherwise, I'll have to translate it into like essentially formulas. There's no way for me to, where do I join? It's here, I'll get you the link. Oh, that's my face. Discord link right here. Yep. Yep, so I will post this in the Discord right now so that you guys can just start using my code right away if you want, okay? I'm gonna take the strategy and I'm just gonna copy paste it in here, okay? So, Michael, the code will fundamentally change though, that's the issue. So if you wait a little bit, I will post the full working project. I can literally code for anything. So I would use MetaTrader 5. I wouldn't do MQL4, but if you, if you need code for that, that's definitely doable. We could do C#, but I don't like necessarily using C# NinjaTrader style. Yeah, we can literally make any code. Like, that's the thing. Python happens to be the easiest. Yes, I've heard of AI agents, Sam. We're not really, I am the agent. I am, he doesn't even remotely understand the math behind it. Worse. We can make any code, then can't even get his own ideas to realize. Shrimp World. No, we love Shrimp World. He's our homie. He's out there. He's just concerned. He's concerned we're gonna run code that just does something, I guess. I don't know what he's concerned about, actually. What are y'all concerned about? What's really upsetting you guys? Because I'm literally just using AI and I'm running Python scripts. At the core of what I'm doing here is I'm just running Python code, guys. Have you any book? Andrew, I would just use GPT-5 to learn everything and anything. If you know how to use AI to its fullest extent, you can get better information, quicker learning, all from AI, okay? Their jobs are everything. Plagiarism? What? Yes, this is my real hair. This is not a toupee, unfortunately. Yes, I cut my own hair because I'm in the military, so I just chop everything all around my ear so that the hair doesn't touch my ear. Did I ever say I know everything about everything? I know about what I'm doing here. I know what the output is. I'm not claiming to know byte by byte what this code is doing. I know the overall output of the code. That's the thing, guys. This is a new fundamental understanding of the code. I know what the code wants to do, and I make the code do what I want, okay? Okay. Yeah, vibe coding is brand new. It's very concerning for software engineers, apparently. Yeah, you guys just need to use AI. What's going on here? We need to fully understand the psychological hate, right? Why is everyone so mad at what I'm doing? Fundamentally, I'm just on TikTok Live documenting my journey to a profitable trading algorithm. This code, I need to have this code running, and I need these internal tools in order to develop profitable trading algorithms. You need a backtesting script. You need a way to test your algorithm before running live. These are just the tools that the quant dev needs. What was the last time you used assembly? Yes, I know. They're trying to gatekeep. I understand. I know what's going on, but I would love for the people who are highly concerned to just explain it in the chat. We'll read it out. We'll just take a deep breath, and we just want to understand, guys. If you guys want me to stop coding, just let me know in the chat. I won't stop coding, but if y'all want me to stop coding, it's okay. If you were trying to sell this to people, I would get the hate. Yeah, I'm not selling anything, guys. I'm actually sharing things that, I'm sharing things for free. I share the code in my GitHub. I have a Discord where I share all my edge. Everything is free here, guys. This is free knowledge. There's zero selling here. Code on, brother. We're going to code on, okay? We have the debug script. We're going to run it. So I need a way to test the code before running a full, what's it called? Backtest. Okay. We're getting a little error here, but it's okay. Let's see. We can push this forward. Ignore the haters, bro. You are giving them attention. They want the. No. We like the So if people are hating, it's actually good for growing my quant dev community. So it's a part of being on social media is that you're going to get pushback for whatever you're doing, even if it's super useful, super helpful to people. It's engagement. The algorithm likes the haters, apparently. And it's actually just natural for humans to be upset at someone. I don't know. It's just very common. So if you're going to get on the internet, you're going to eventually run into some hate. And yeah, I have my own unique way of dealing with it. I just like to talk to them and just like take a deep breath. We're going to vibe code. All right. Bring in more money. You're getting pushback because you're pushing this as if you're above people who actually do. Chris, there is zero egotistical aspect to what I'm doing here. I am sharing what I'm doing here. I'm just talking in a quant dev lingo. When I talk about backtest strategies, I say sophisticated. This would be considered a sophisticated strategy. It's over-engineered. It's 100% something that I'm not doing any egotistical thing. I'm not saying I'm above a software engineer. We all serve different purposes, right? This entire thing is egotistical about how you're set up and you're designing it. Chris, how would I present this without the way you're thinking about it, right? I think you are misconstruing what I'm doing here. Over-engineer is a bad thing, by the way. Like, it's a buzzword. Yes, I for sure know this is over-engineered. But the fact that I can get an over-engineered trading strategy to run is just showing me that we have the capability. What's your Discord? I got you guys. Discord coming in to the chat in 3, 2, 1. Where did it go? Discord link. It's okay. Guys, join the Discord. Let me know what's going on. Like, we can talk privately. Like, we could have a one-on-one and like I can be your therapy. Yeah, exactly. Jim understands it. I'm just saying quant dev because that's what the kind of programming we're doing right here. We are doing quantitative finance. We're quantitative trading finance. We're just trying to get a profitable trading algorithm. Flounder is a crazy word. Since you're quant and do work for FPGAs, we could do an FPGA script, but I don't have FPGA hardware. That's the issue. How much can you make from trading? Yeah, we're going to find out, Ivory. At the end of the day, we're going to see what the profitability is of all of this work I'm doing here. Y'all can come back in a couple weeks and see what I'm running live. I'm going to have all the stats public, all the edge public. We're going to release a profitable trading algorithm for free, and then we're going to actually analyze how quickly the edge decays, because I don't think anyone's ever done that. We're going to do some cool data analysis for sure. We're going to do some things here, guys. I will eventually get it going. See, we're debugging it right now. See, we're getting good data here. This is going to tell GPT-5 like what the heck's going on. Okay, we're running code, like we're running. And yeah, guys, I'm learning in a different way. I'm retaining what I need to know. Actually, all my knowledge is how to use my tool. So if I am getting bad things from GPT-5, I'm going to reword it, use different context engineering. And yeah, look, we have my debug report right here. So we're going to give it to GPT-5 here. That looks not good. But look, now we have some information to go off. The whole point is to get some sort of data. So clearly there was a lot of zeros and yeah, we're going to fix it. This is my way of coding, okay? Bro is in the stages of grief denial is one of the first ones. What am I denying, by the way? I'm not saying I know everything about my code, guys. We are using English to program. I'm vibe coding. Yes, we're not coding, apparently. Wow, lots of zeros. What does those tell you, Mr. Quanta? It doesn't matter what it tells. The whole output is for AI, okay? This doesn't need to say anything to me. It needs to say everything to ChatGPT 5. That's the whole point of my script, okay? Give Max information about what's going on in the code when it's running to give to GPT-5. That's how I work here, guys. I'm using my tool. If I were to get an output for me, fundamentally, we would just like, we would go nowhere. Yeah, you're gonna have to copy paste it, my man. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to somehow extract that link from the chat. You probably have to like screenshot it. Somebody feel what? You wouldn't consider GPT-5 a tool to use? What would you consider GPT-5? I think it's a tool, right? It's doing useful things. That's crazy talk. The hassle is making sure it's always running remote desktop is my friend now. Okay. All right, guys. How many people use it as a tool or whatever it is, lol? Yeah, I know, right? Like, why don't you use your tool to use your tool? You aren't using it as a tool, though. You're using it as a replacement and claiming the output as yours. The output is mine because guess what? I'm telling the AI what to do. So whatever it gives me is my prerogative. Is anyone else getting the output I'm getting? No. People are seething. Yep. People are so mad. I love it though, guys. Guys, I want to dive deep into what is so upsetting. I'm making, bro, stop. I know. Liminal, YouTube wants me to just focus on the code, and I'm doing focusing on the code, but while the code is generating, we can address some of the comments here, guys. The output is not mine. Okay, guys, I will stop claiming the output is mine. It is GPT-5. Okay. GPT-5's output is what we're running. Okay. I will take a step back and saying, it's my output. Yeah. Why people mad? Exactly. We want to dive deep into what's upsetting people, but use AI to code too. And I'm training my team. Yeah. Soccer dad understands what's going on. Like this is fundamentally different. Everyone needs to learn to use GPT-5 to help them. Okay. Make your life easier, guys. If GPT-5 lets you do something quicker and gets you more productive, then you're going to have to learn to use it. yeah, kind of. Consciously. That's 100%. We want to dive into why they're that Mr. Air Force. What data are you collecting here? We're collecting data about the strategy that we've developed here. We're also collecting data on how the strategy would perform on this data set here. So we're looking into how the math is predicting price, how is the logic, the decision engine working. Your propaganda is failing? I'm not being, I mean, am I pushing propaganda, guys? Like, I don't know. Let's see here. This is strategy, okay. All right. It's okay. We're only an hour into working on this project, guys. And oops. And we're gonna get the info here. What is 1 equal to and what is 0 equal to? Antonio, I will answer your riddle here in a little bit, my man. Just stick around. Just stick around to see what 1 and 0 means. It's clearly labeled right here. So these numbers, it's just a quick debug before I run a full backtest. A backtest is going to take a minute to run. That's why we are running a debug. We're trying to debug the strategy. Just joined. Can you explain what the strategy is? Yeah, we're just trying to backtest right now. We're just trying to get the backtesting script running. The strategy currently, I believe, is just, here what it is. We're using like order flow imbalance. The core is a linear ridge forecaster plus Kelly-like sizing with practical gates. We're using all this stuff up here, guys. See, he doesn't even know what the strat is. You're right, I'm just trying to get it to run right now before we further debug into the strategy. We did the strategy development like a couple days ago, and it's fundamentally changed ever since we've kept pushing. But yeah, guys, we got our debug script, and there seems to be a lot of issues with this. We will give it to Grok to see what he thinks here. Okay. Oh no, I deleted the max debug thing. We'll give Grok a chance to. Why can't backtest a strategy that doesn't exist? Chris, we're trying here, man. I know you want me to stop, okay? We'll stop in a little bit. You just stay here and you can watch. Hey, thanks for the follow, Jim. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for the likes. How long did it take you to get this skill level? Probably a couple months of just working with AI to get to this sort of code output. You need to fully understand your constraints, the context engineering around quant dev. It doesn't take too long, but it's a different form of thinking. The trade network, yeah, so it's a little bit different. I know people are upset what I'm doing. It's upsetting people, but it's okay. It's a different form of creating code. And yeah, hopefully that answered your question. Chris legitimately, I have no idea who this guy is. Who is Chris? He loves it here. We'll expose him. Look, it's this guy here. Filling the void with a little bit of everywhere. You're not even, yeah, I mean, it's okay, dude. There's Chris, guys. He's crushing life. He loves my content. You're doing it in straight Python. Yes, easy to pull in historic. Yeah, of course. Python is the best way to do all this, guys. And then if you get a productive, or if you get a profitable trading algorithm, then you can just port it into whatever language you want. We love it, guys. All right, we're getting strategy replacement. We'll probably have to prompt AI in a different way a little bit here. Just to, maybe we'll simplify the strategy a little bit and then think about what we're focused on. Trading machines should be simple. Definitely not. What is a quant dev? We're just trying to make a profitable trading algorithm. Quant dev kind of involves that whole process. Renum, Z. Is Python faster? No, Python is not faster than that. Is it working? Anna, it will be working. It's definitely giving us errors that we need to, yeah, it's not working fully right now, okay? We started this project an hour ago. Yes, it's not fully working. Debug gave us some issues. The strategy is fundamentally not working. Yeah, exactly. The performance, I have 1.4 second latency with Hyperliquid. I've run all of the tests there. If my code is not performing within that latency, then there's an issue with Python. But yeah, we're talking about like microseconds and milliseconds when you come to like, oh, is Python quicker than Rust and all that stuff? Guys, it's all very quick, okay? It's all quicker than what humans can react with. So Python versus Rust, Python's probably going to be, 99% of people who are making trading algorithms, Python will work. 1.4 seconds is just it's not full latency, it's acknowledgement from the server. I'm pushing my order probably within 500 milliseconds. It's just the way that Hyperliquid works, the acknowledgement from the server takes around 1 to 2 seconds to respond to me. So I have a serious question. A problem I keep running into, if you could help. Yes, mister, we can definitely help, dude. We're here to help. That's why we're here. When performing deep analysis on large amounts of information. Yeah, mister, I can help you. If you should have all 3 handshakes done in less than 200 milliseconds. It's unacceptable. Okay, Chris, it's unacceptable, but that's like we're dealing with our constraints. Like that's the data I got. The way that Hyperliquid works, it's on a blockchain, so there is some sort of delay when you're pushing orders to that exchange. But it's all good. It's still pretty quick. Like I'm pushing. So when we're backtesting, we're fundamentally taking that into account, the latency. My constraints are bad, but guess what? We can see if it becomes, I know my constraints. How do I get a EA bot to open trades based off another indicator line? Yeah, mister, I would just start talking to AI and diving deep into what we're doing here. It's exactly kind of what we're doing. We're just trying to get a profitable trading algorithm. So what bandwidth, what is latency for? 500? Crew.poll is, he's crying. He's crying. Yeah, I didn't want these arguments in here. This is scary? What's up, typewriter? Why is this scary? What's so scary about this, guy? I'm just literally sitting here just like doing my project. I feel like you're the best trainer he could ask for. You're giving him homework. It's stressing me out. Guys, y'all need to chill, okay? I'm doing my thing, like, right? Y'all are on the live stream here. You gotta remember, it's like, I'm just doing me, okay? Where at the end of the day, I'm gonna work on this project if I'm live streaming or not, okay? I just happen to jump on live because look at that, dude. Crew poll, he converted. He loves this so much. He loves the emotional rush that he gets from hating on me. Crew just followed. Thanks for the follow, man. We are ChatGPT dev. Chris, a trade bot doesn't have to microscalp the second in the world. Exactly, guys. We are looking beyond the microseconds to trade. We cannot trade. We have a constraint of 1.4 seconds. Okay. So yeah, exactly. I'm looking for edge that exists beyond the latency. It's pretty simple. I'm gonna look for 5 to 30 minutes, more than likely, is what our strategy will target. It's not that deep, guys. Python is quick enough for me. And eventually we're gonna work our way up to less latency, guys. We will work our way up. Right now we're working with what we got. But we'll get to the co-located server. We will get to the super low latency stuff. Don't worry about it. FPGA programming is not easy. I would agree, it's not easy. Do you do this full time? We do this as a retail hobbyist level. So we're not doing this full time. You would not get a real quant trader on TikTok Live sharing his full edge, showing you how to make a profitable trading algorithm. You would fundamentally not see that. Do you even know what an FPGA is? Yes, I'm familiar with the FPGA. It's what high frequency traders are using nowadays to, it's just like custom hardware. It's custom silicon essentially. What is it? Yes, FPGA is like a custom hardware to basically, the silicon is designed from the ground up to trade quickly. Do you have a trading bot? We have something here we're testing, but no, we don't. We're not running anything live yet. All of my statistics will be shared live, and what he's doing is going to be tomorrow. Now, thanks to you. It's genuinely hilarious, like watching a 5-year-old teach a class. I'm gonna familiarize myself with this quant field. I'm trying. Yeah, of course. Yes, crew, please join in the quant dev community. Where do you get scripts for your algo? Momo, we make them with AI. YouTube is commenting again. Momo Syncity, we are using AI to develop every single bit of code. Yep. All right, we are going to do this. We're going to do this. And what the market? Go learn something. Guys, we're learning to do this right now. I'm learning how to run a backtest properly. So this debug script is a part of running this, and it clearly, all right. So something's going on with my strategy, and we're gonna go back to the drawing board here. The strategy more than likely has gotten too complicated. Oops. You run on multiple markets? Yeah, we'll run this right now just on specifically Hyperliquid. But we're looking at the Bitcoin data just because I have it. Yeah, appreciate it, Momo. Yeah, join the Discord, guys. We're out here. We're doing our thing. Wow, look at that. The Discord's blowing up. I love it. Does your trading bot work? Currently, no. We do not have something running live, and nor would anything be considered profitable. Okay, we are in the process of actually trying to make a profitable trading algorithm, and what I'm showing you guys is the steps that it takes. You need to have a legitimate backtesting engine that gives you accurate data and a way to debug the strategy before you run it live. You don't want to risk any capital, just like running a strategy, you just don't know what it's going to do. I'm loving the clicks. Yeah. What kind of coding do you do? We're doing quant dev coding. Apparently that's very controversial in the chat. What typing speed isn't very inspiring logic? Okay, what is your engineering background? We're doing this at hobbyist level. I've been prompting AI ever since it came out, vibe coding ever since AI has come out. So since 2022, I've been vibe coding. Day trade Doge if you're an algo so smart. Yeah, we could Doge day trade. The algo is not production ready. We're in the research phase. Yes, I'm in the medical field in the Air Force. No idea how to code, actually, Antonio. Not a quant. Okay. How would I SEO what I'm doing here, right? Like, not a dev, not a quant dev, not coding,
not doing anything. Do I just need to put not in front of everything? How would you SEO that? Because in essence, we're doing what the output of those people are doing, right? So if my code is what a quant dev would create, what am I really doing? What strategy you're trying? Right now, we're actually going to go right back and discuss what, you know. We're going to go do a little bit of iteration on the strategy to make it better. Cool. I got you. Can anyone message me their model layers? I'm trying to learn new layers and improve my trade model. I just feel like I'm wasting power going in circles. Yeah, Dark, if you follow me along, I have on my GitHub a decent skeleton for a trading algorithm. We ran it live, so you can go to my GitHub and get the, where is it? Trading algo. Rust language for multi-thread servers to avoid blocking. Launching your first bot is so rewarding. Yeah, man, we're working our way up to that. He's basically saying he can do what you can. That's the problem. Tell me you know nothing about quant without telling me. Dang, you're so logged into your broker and executes through what you see on your screen? What, bro? Sorry, I didn't understand that. Oh, I'm using Hyperliquid, and if you're IBKR is good. Alpaca.finance is good. It's really opinionated. If you can get on Binance, get on Binance if you're privileged enough. Yeah, we've made plenty progress here. We're gonna rebuild the strategy because clearly that's like our blocker here. So we're going to look at order flow, propagation, and impact. So we're going to look at what we can, what kind of market physics can we see with this sort of compressed data. I'm used to working with order book data and tick level data, and this is fundamentally different than what we've been working on. So this is essentially a compressed version of that data. We can still look at a lot of stuff, the candle pressure and location, liquidity and participation, cycle, seasonality. You have minute of day, yeah. Run length, okay. Okay, let's. An idea of the math's ability to predict the future. No arg code running, just max data output in a single file. Let's output the full new strategy.py. See, the issue is that you didn't flush DNS. I am a quant. Hey, Ted. What's going on, guys? We got some people out here. Yeah, if y'all share the knowledge out there, guys. If someone knows what's going on here and knows more than me, that we all welcome the knowledge. It really is. We're either you want to vibe code your own trading algorithm, or you want me to fully stop. Like there's kind of just no in between here. It's good fun though, guys. We're just gonna keep working. Yeah. Let's see what the Discord's up to. Oh, look, someone sharing their data here. Wow, that was a low resolution clinkers. Okay, dude, this guy's got a 65% hit rate, profitability. That's dope. Although this does look like a trading view run. So I would not trust trading view. Just use auction market theory. We'll look into it. Right now we're just changing. Okay. Yep, debug will get us what we need. Yeah, guys, we're working it here, okay? We are working the trading algorithm. What's up, Snort Lung Juice? Yes, Rudy, I get better results by being involved. I actually learn more about my limitations with the tool. I also can get more, when you're able to control the prompting, you're able to get certain emergent capabilities. So when the AI prompts itself, it's very generic. So when I prompt it, I can get different abilities when I'm prompting it myself. Are you going to purely technical support? I think we're focusing on microstructure analysis here. We got a couple of different things here. If y'all want a breakdown of this, just let me know. But we are going to, we're essentially trying to see if our math is predicting the future. That's kind of the whole thing here. We're also going to run backtesting. I'm telling you, dude, download. Yeah, Drux, I've done it. I've been there, done that. I've had Claude. I get better results with my tool here and Grok at the end of the day. Listen to Chris, he's giving you pearls. Chris is, I'm not sure. Chris, can you summarize in 200 words what you want me to do? Or you can break it down into chunks. I'm not sure. Chris wants me to stop progressing and go back and learn the basics, I feel like, which is not what we're doing here. We're going to push forward and get productive code working, okay? We're making progress. Fundamentally, what I'm doing here, if you have any sort of prompting techniques or ways to get better outputs from GPT-5, let me know. All right, Snort Juice is on the Chris hype. Chris, what are you telling me? Because there's a lot of, I'm not sure what Chris wants me to do. Chris, summarize as well as you can in the chat what you want me to do. I'm here to help. Dylan, can you tell me what the Markov chain is? Snort Juice, I would literally just, copy this. And if AI knows what you're talking about, then fundamentally, I don't need to know. Because if AI understands. So the Markov chain is a mathematical model used to describe a sequence of possible events where the probability of each event depends on only the state attained in the previous event. Okay, so what I've done is just taken your sentence and convert it into an AI sentence. You won't make anything that makes money like this man. You keep talking about understanding your tools, but you can't even debug. Explain the entire system to a point that shows you understand its complicity. All right, Chris, we are fundamentally trying to create trading algorithms. And currently we're gonna work with our 1-minute K-line data. So what my code is going to do is we're going to test the entire stack of the trading algorithm, from the math to the decision engine. We're going to get some stats. We're also going to see how well our math is predicting the future from 5 minutes to 30 minutes. We're going to get a bunch of data analysis on all those topics, and we're going to iterate on that. This is what my code will do, okay? Now, what you're thinking about is completely different than what we're doing. We're doing something, we program, we use GPT-5 to program the code that does something useful, okay, at the end of the day. Like, we're doing something, we're making progress here. I hope that helps, but we did a full, okay. Who's we? We got 30 people in the chat here. You backtesting? You have no linear algebra or AI implementation. Do you program? What exactly are you backtesting? We're backtesting this strategy here, guys. I could share the code, but it's going to change. What are we backtesting? We are backtesting microstructure feature engineering here. We're going to run a debug. We're going to see if it's working. And yeah, we're going to keep pushing forward, guys. Like, what are we even doing here? Yes, we have 1 minute K-line data for Bitcoin perpetuals on Binance. This is the data we're working with. We have data since 2020 going up to literally today. What's the strategy? There's no strategy. You download data, you can't even parse it. Not even volume data. Well, I'm showing you the data here, my man. This is the data, and here are, you can read it yourself if you turn your phone sideways and then click the thing and then close the chat. Or if you come onto YouTube, it's much more high quality. You can look at the data here. It's right here. Here's the data. This is what we're backtesting on. This is 1 minute K-line, and there's certain fields in here that allow us to look at different things, like order flow and balance. Dennis, you should be using C++. I'm assuming you're using Python. Keep it up, man. Yeah, appreciate you, Rudy. Oh, yeah. I totally understand that. I understand it, Rudy. I appreciate you. Yes, we're very critical, and I welcome all the criticality. At the end of the day, the ultimate, the ultimate thing we're doing here is making a profitable trading algorithm. If I can get to that point, then I proved everyone wrong, and that's it. But we're in the process of doing that. So you can come check back in a month and see if we're profitable, but at the end of the day, we're just working towards that goal. Right now I have it all in PineScript. Okay. I would move away from PineScript and just not get stuck into those third-party platforms. Chris, you're right. This is all fake code. It does nothing useful. The code is completely fake. This is synthetic data. It's not even real. It's not even real Bitcoin data. This is just completely AI generated. This is a simulation, dude. We're simming. All right, I need debug to have a TDQM. It doesn't matter what the data source is if you don't do anything with the data. We're not doing anything with the data, Chris. Just look away. Look away. Don't look at the output. Hey, thanks for the follow, Rudy. Chris, we're definitely doing something here. We're doing something. We're running our debug script. Our debug is actually going to look at different time frames. That's why it's taking so long. We're doing 5, 10 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute. We're running a walk forward back test with realistic execution. Yep, that's what we're running right now. So far, no errors while running this. Chris wants to be here, okay? He is enjoying the live stream. He's getting entertainment. It shouldn't take time. These should run in parallel. Well, let's check out what my CPU is doing. My CPU is it's being used, and the memory is being used. We're definitely doing some parallelism in the CPU, but we probably could speed it up. Chris is participating. He's a good participant. He's a good sport here. He's just concerned about my code, okay? It's no big deal. Hey, Franklin, what's going on, man? On YouTube, I didn't see that. What machine are you running on? Currently, we have an AMD Ryzen 9 7900X 12-core processor. We have a 5070 Ti, and we only got 31.1 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM. That's the system. On Windows 11, we got CUDA 12.9. We got PyTorch Nightly. What other context do you need? We got it all here. Python 3.1, 3.6. This is my system specifications right here. Yep. Yeah, we got a pretty good system here. So fun. Like, I'm not sure why debug is taking so long, and that's why we're gonna rerun it. We're gonna cancel that. Let's look at debug here. Okay, we're gonna rerun debug because I wanted a progress indicator just to see if it was working. Sometimes if you don't have the progress indicator, like the TDQM, it will get hung up on something and just kind of run forever. Okay, so we're running something, guys. Hello, Mason. What's up, Mason? Can you explain your file structure a bit? Yes, so check.py checks my CSV file. If anything, like if we're skipping any dates or if there's any data corruption, we have check.py, we have config, which is going to be, I guess we haven't touched config in a little bit. That's probably why things are going wrong here. But yeah, then we have debug, which is going to run just a partial subset of the CSV. We're not going to run a full back test. And the engine is the backtesting. This is the backtesting engine. Strategy is the trading algo. Run is just how I run the whole script. And utils are just utilities. I appreciate everyone following me and sharing the live. Yeah, we're out here just doing things, guys. It might be. Okay, let's reset. Let's go here. Debug doesn't seem to be working properly. Let's go here. Get our prompt. Hey, how was the bot doing? And second of all, how are you? Hey, what's up, Drago? Welcome back. We have been working on the back test right now. We're trying to debug right now. So, yep. We're debugging, and yeah, we're gonna get this running. We're gonna keep working at it. Chris, that's it. Do something besides run this debug. I'll stop. All right, you want me to run the Python run.py? We'll see if this runs. What's your strategy? It's actually a little bit more complicated than what's your strategy. It's 500 lines of code. So that's I can get a summary for you. Are you accessing liquidity pools? No, we're not doing any liquidity pool arbitrage, if that's what you're asking. 500 lines, that's it. So there's no error. My CPU is being utilized. My memory is going up. So we're back at it. Will you share? Yes, of course, Drago. If you're in the Discord, once everything is running and I get good results, then I'll share the code. But right now, everything will be changed and reworked. So there's definitely a bug that's going on, and we'll work it. We'll work it. So what's going on is, yeah. So you have 500 line terminal line printer. Yes, Chris. Chris, we're in the simulation. This is not real code. I'm talking to you, Chris, from, you know, thanks, Drago. Chris, don't worry, okay? The code is totally fake. I'm not doing anything real. Your job is safe. There's no need to be upset. Imagine you're using VS Code Vim user Arch Linux. What? I love Chris. I didn't like him at first, but I'm a fan of Chris now. We love Chris, guys. Chris is the ultimate quant dev. He has profitable trading algorithms running, or he doesn't have it, because that's the ultimate test. Chris, do you have... I'm not worried about my job. I'm worried about how you promoted this. Chris, how did I promote this? I don't even remember what I put in the thing. I say quant dev backtesting over my code. That's as concise. That's extremely concise. What else are we doing here besides quant dev backtesting? That's the question. You're labeling what you're doing. I'm labeling, yeah, he's worried about what, we literally labeled what we're doing. I'm sorry, Chris, that we labeled it that way. Okay. Learning vibe coding basics. But we're beyond the basics here. We're running quant dev code, and we're actually doing beyond the basics there. So that would actually be inaccurate. It would be learn advanced vibe coding techniques for quant dev. Maybe that would be more accurate. But actually, you can't use that many words in the title for a TikTok Live. I want to know what Chris does for a living. Chris is a software engineer. He probably works on web dev stuff. Has nothing to do with what we're doing here. So. What's up, Big? What's up?
You streaming?
Yeah, I'm live, but it's all good. I'm gonna be live all day, so there's no getting me unlive. What's up?
Hang on. Hang on a sec.
Okay. What are you trying to code up?
So I've been using, well, I tried doing this software with ChatGPT, and it gave me something. I switched to Lovable. Have you used that?
Oh, okay. Don't do it. Don't go to Lovable, but you're trying to do web dev?
I can't leave that.
You can take what you get from Lovable and then put it into like a VS Code project. What are you trying to make?
It's a software for hotels to be able to book cars.
Oh, okay. So an app for the hotel.
I'm taking my database from my WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
And charging hotels to access it, but in a streamlined way. Let me show you.
Okay. So it's going to be a mobile app or a web app?
No, the hotel will be a web app.
Okay.
Look what Lovable created for me. It did like a sales pitch.
Nice.
It did like how it works, platform features. Like it put all this shit together. Like, it's pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah, but that's the basics. Is it the functioning aspect of it is the hard part, like the database.
No, but then the way it put it together is just like
So you have the UI, the user interface you have.
Yeah.
Okay. So you gotta.
It created like what it looks like on the driver's side.
Okay. That's not bad. You're.
Like, then there's like three aspects. You have like the hotel part, the driver part, and the admin side.
Okay. Your dashboard, that's like for you to manage it?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so you have a good starting point. You're gonna run into a lot of issues for sure because web dev, wherever you're gonna host it is where you're gonna need to dive deep into the database there. Are you gonna host it on Amazon? Are you gonna host it on Cloudflare?
Yeah, dude, I have no idea what I'm doing.
So you're gonna need a server-side rendered app. So you're gonna want a web app and a mobile app. Like you're gonna dive deep in a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it should be pretty simple, but yes.
It's not simple, big, because you're gonna have to. Everything needs to connect to a single database that needs to be secure. You're gonna need a paywall. You're gonna need a lot of stuff. I would just start talking to ChatGPT. I would get your code out of Lovable, and then I'll give you a context grabber that takes all of your code and puts it into a single file so that you can copy paste that into GPT-5 and then be like, hey, I'm trying to work this project, and it will like kind of understand. It'd be like, oh, you're doing this, this, and this. It'd be like, hey, I need help getting this up on AWS, or I need help getting this up on Cloudflare. And then it'll kind of give you step-by-step instructions. But at first, the whole thing is you need to get it into VS Code.
I don't know, because Lovable uses Supabase. Do you know what that is?
Yes, I know Supabase. You can use Supabase, but in there you're gonna need to host it on.
Automatically connect with Lovable. I think Lovable does everything for you. I'm not 100% sure.
I would not trust what Lovable outputs because, people run into security issues with Lovable. I would be very careful with pushing Lovable code.
But so far, it's created the best code for me. Like user.
Yes, So I would get on GPT-5. First off, make a GitHub. Get that code off of Lovable, whatever you have.
What's Git? Like, explain. I don't know what's GitHub.
GitHub is. I think that's the only way to get your code off of Lovable. I'm not sure if you can download it. Like they obfuscate the code from you, and they like try and make it very simple, which is a problem because you're going to run into so many little micro issues doing this.
I have a GitHub. What do I do with GitHub though?
You want to push the code to GitHub.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
So get the code from GitHub and put it into ChatGPT.
Exactly. You want to get on GPT-5.
Is Chat the best one right now?
Yeah. You're going to get runnable code, and GPT-5 is going to be your best option. You can get into Cursor. Like honestly, Cursor might be useful to you. So maybe.
Oh yeah, what's that? Someone mentioned that.
Yeah, maybe you should use Cursor because that's more agentic for you, and it's kind of a little bit less involved. There's a new Sonic model. I think it's from like XAI that might be useful to use for this.
You have to pay for Cursor?
No, Cursor's free. Everything's free. You might end up having to pay for something later on, but right now they're in like the test stages with GPT-5 and Sonic, so it's free to use right now. I don't know how to, here. You can just Google how to get my code from Lovable into GitHub. Right, that would be how to get my code from Lovable into. But you're up against the battle, Big. You're gonna have to touch on so many coding subjects to get this accomplished. You're definitely gonna dive deep into web dev. Like to get that functional, it's gonna be a lot of security, a lot of back-end stuff, a lot of if you want to target iOS or if you want to target Android, maybe use Flutter to get both at one, or use Kotlin and Swift. There's going to be different coding languages. You're going to have to decide, did Lovable create a React project? Did it create, like what kind of code is Lovable even pushing? You might be, I'm not saying you're not going to be able to do it, but you'll learn so much by trying to do it. You'll definitely dive deep into everything. If you want what you want, you're going to get so much knowledge from trying to do it. So, but I would immediately get out of Lovable because that's the worst thing you could do. you want to be the architect. You want to say, hey, I want to use React and TypeScript. I want to use Target Cloudflare server. Then you need to give that context before you make the UI, and you need to basically convert your whole website's idea into a document, kind of lay out every little feature, and that's the true value right there. So lay out every little thing. I need mobile app, I need this, I need everything to connect to a single database. I need to connect it somehow to WhatsApp, right? All of these things need to align, and you need to get that into text, basically, just into like a PhD paper, be like, hey, I want this in words. And then you want to also know the technology to target. I mean, obviously React and Tailwind is going to be your main driver there probably. That'll help out. So I would React, Tailwind, maybe like I forgot, but that would be the AI is really good at making React code and Tailwind stuff.
Well, that Lovable already did all that stuff, I think, for me, or someone did.
Who did? Lovable?
No, I think it was Grok who like recommended I've been putting the code all over the place. It was recommending certain things, and I think Grok was I don't know. All I know is Lovable made it super simple for me to see what I was actually creating because the other shit didn't work.
Yeah, because you weren't actually seeing it live.
Yeah.
Yes, you can do that in Gemini, but the thing is, when you do that, you need like a single file to see the UI. But I'm sure there's like tons of different files in Lovable. So just Google how to get my code from Lovable into GitHub. And the AI overview is here. It's log into your Lovable account, open your project you want to transfer to GitHub. Initiate GitHub connection. You locate and click the GitHub icon or connect GitHub button within the Lovable editor. Usually top right corner. It's like it's a little guy.
Yeah.
And then you authorize Lovable on GitHub, grant access, and then you create or select a repository, enable two-way sync, and then you're going to be able to download that GitHub code to your computer and then work further from it.
Okay.
Yeah. I would just work on a web app and not deal with like mobile app stuff right now.
Yeah, no. So I guess the way it could work is, I don't even know if it's possible, but for once the hotel books the car, for every company that signed up to get an alert through WhatsApp, they can click the link and accept it on the web.
Okay.
App site. Is that possible?
Yeah, so push notification to, or like some sort of database connection to WhatsApp. You're gonna have to dive deep into WhatsApp's API connection, like the WhatsApp business connection. You're gonna have to be able to.
It could be a text, dude. That'd probably be easier.
You can push notification via text as well. I'm sure there's a third party for that. You would need to get everyone's number though, right? You probably do have that. I would just.
What?
You would need to get everyone's like phone number in order to push that to the potential drivers.
No, someone finds out they're gonna submit insurance and all that kind of stuff, so the hotel knows they're legit.
Okay. Yeah, you're definitely gonna touch on some real complicated stuff there, Big, but you can do it. There's nothing stopping you.
It should be simple. Why is it so complicated?
It's no. That's what I'm saying. Web dev stuff is like super complicated because of JavaScript. JavaScript is like messed up. It's not easy to work with JavaScript. At the end of the day, your React is like an obfuscated JavaScript, and everything is like trying to like, move away from the JavaScript. But JavaScript is what's going to be running in the browser, and at the core thing is like we're running JavaScript, and that language is kind of really verbose, and it's like there's just a bunch that's going on in there. So, but realistically, you're going to want to do React, you want to do Tailwind. That will make the code a little bit easier to work with. You're gonna have to learn my way of working, because that's going to be the only way to do the things you want to do. You need to be highly involved in the prompting and guiding the AI along the way.
Right.
Yeah. JS is trading. Okay, we got some big. We got a bunch of haters in the chat. They're all listening. Yeah. So I know Chris out there. He knows JavaScript. Yeah, I don't know. They're listening in, but they're just watching.
When later we done streaming?
No, big. I'm gonna be streaming all day. There's no getting off the stream. Okay. I have knowledgeable people. I have like 32 people who are very knowledgeable in probably what we're speaking about. They're probably highly concerned you're trying to vibe code it.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, big. Just get on GPT-5 and lay out what you want in a very concise document. Hey, I want this features, this. I need to know, like, I need to connect to this, and this, like WhatsApp. I need to figure out where to host it. Just start talking to AI and be like, okay, what are all the things I need? We need a single document describing everything and anything. Because once you have that, then you can set it into Cursor, and Cursor can work agentically on it.
Yeah, I gotta Google all this stuff and see what it all means.
Yep. There's a lot, but big. You just need to deal with cloud hosting. I highly recommend like Cloudflare or AWS. Those are the two big ones.
I used
Vercel.
digital. No, for the app I paid for in India, DigitalOcean or Mongo or something. Do you know what that is?
MongoDB. That's something different. That's yeah. I would. Did you cancel that thing?
No.
Oh my God! Cancel that. Cancel that. Don't use whatever they were using. I think like phone apps are just like hosted. They're not really, unless you're hosting it on a database. Yeah, you're gonna need to get into database security. Make sure no one can access it. You're gonna need some sort of. There's gonna be some paywall, some sort of thing.
Right.
Okay, like a subscription.
Yeah, there's gonna be a subscription. I take a certain percentage every time they book a car.
Okay. I see what you're doing. Okay, just describe that.
Right.
Just get into GPT-5, start describing what you want, and be like, hey, we need to make a developer document on this. Like lay out everything.
Okay.
So you got it?
Yeah.
Cool.
No, I'll figure it out.
Okay.
I'll message you later. I gotta respond to some shit. I'll let you know.
Okay, all right, I'll talk to you later.
Thanks.
Yeah, peace. Okay, guys, we're back. My brother's trying to make a web app. You know how it is. We're vibe coding in the family, Doug. Okay, so we have engine here. Yeah, we're just trying to vibe code our way out of poverty, guys. We're trying to make it. Okay? Poverty. Does the same blind guy do his hair? I cut my own hair, guys. I'm in the military. I can't have my hair touching. Okay? When I'm out of the military, I can style my hair the way I want to, but this is the easiest, cheapest way. I just go around my head. All right, we're budget quanting here, guys. Budget quant. Chris is still there. I'm surprised, Chris. What's going on, Chris? We're going to get the code running, my guy. Don't worry. I know you're very concerned. We're out here. We're going to get strategy in here. We're going to get debug working. Okay, debug. And yeah, is that it? Is there a run? No. Okay. All right, we're going to run debug. We had a semi-productive conversation without you. Hey, awesome, Chris. I'm glad that I'm just trying to gather the people who are interested in this stuff, right? Like my live ultimately will connect developers and people who are interested in, I guess, coding and, you know, this subject, right? So we're just trying to connect people. We're building a community. So it looks like it's having that same weird error. It's running something, but it's not progressing. It might just be because of the TDQM. I will be right back, guys. What's going on, quantitative analysts? We're pretending to be quant dev here, guys. We're just LARPing. Okay? Cool. All right, guys. We're gonna see if this actually can run, because debug is apparently the jobs. Something's wrong with the way it's quant LARP. Exactly. We're LARPing. Hey, thanks for the live, Casey. Appreciate it. Appreciate all you out there, guys. Like we're just here hanging out. Okay, we're back to quant dev. I had to, help my brother with his app idea stage. But at the end of the day, we're quants. Hey, I met someone recently in VR that describes writing code for a program like this recently. Cool, Casey Man. Yes, we're running a backtest. We're just trying to, the end goal of what I'm doing here is a profitable trading algorithm. That's kind of all that we are trying to do. And backtesting is a part of that process. Yes. Follow along and eventually we'll get profitable, but currently we are not profitable. Check DMs. All right, man, I'm checking the DMs, Crypto Life. I got you. Let's check out the DMs, guys. I respond to my DMs. I appreciate every one of you who's in the chat. We're trying to do non-brain rot stuff here, guys. I have one new request. Okay. Definitely. I'm definitely interested, Crypto Life, for sure. Yeah, I'm always interested, guys. Yep, appreciate it. Cheers. Yep, I guess I can, I'll give you my email. You can reach out. There you go. Okay, gotcha. The progress bar doesn't show up because your helper follows the team. Okay. Okay. Yep, there is something wrong because you could tell that the TDQM progress bar wasn't filling up. Every time I ran a job, it wasn't updating there. So, yep, it was. There was a little bit of a bug. So we need to change these two files. We just need to put this code in there. But I'm just going to get it to output it in full. Yeah, guys, we're making progress. Yeah, I'm not dealing with Lovable. Honestly, I do not like Lovable. Lovable is where you'll get those security issues. What does backtesting mean? Essentially, when you're trying to create a profitable trading algorithm, you need a way to know if that algorithm how the algorithm will behave live, right? So backtesting is kind of that way. You have some data downloaded, and it's going to mimic, in theory, how it would behave live. It'll give you some idea of how the algorithm will react. Thanks, Ethan, for the live. Yep. So at the end of the day, it's just a data analysis technique to see if your trading algorithm will be profitable. It's like the gold standard, right? So thanks for the follow, guys. Yeah, at the end of the day, you're gonna need to backtest your trading algorithm. You're gonna need a way to see how it works before pushing it live. So thanks for the follows, guys. It's a simple idea, but to execute it properly is very difficult. There's many different ways to run a backtest. Currently, we're just doing 1 minute K-line data. How much do you make a year? I work for the Air Force. I'm an E4, so you can look up my salary publicly. Have you found any that worked? Yeah, Shogun, we have not found the algorithm yet. We're not running anything live. We are documenting that journey to profitable trading algorithm. So we're working on this backtest script right now. So not yet. We found something on my, so it's 30S right here. It was getting like a 70% hit rate, but it was like kind of high frequency trading. So unfortunately, we don't have what we need just yet. We aren't even successfully running past debug. Chris, we're gonna get there, man. You're so impatient. Do you think you could debug this quicker? Are you running on a PC? I'm running on Windows 11. We got an AMD Ryzen 9 7900X. We got a RTX 5070 Ti, and we got 32 gigs of DDR5 RAM. Dylan, I can help you build an algorithm. I have been trading for a while, but no dev skills. Oh, cool, man. DM me. Okay, Chris. Chris, I would like to know, do you have, I rejoined when I said bro stop. I was the monkey saying for you to stop vibe coding. Okay, Liminal, I don't know what you're saying, but okay. Yeah, Chris, do you have a profitable trading algorithm running by chance? Or are you just interested in the subject? Do you code web dev stuff? Oh, dope, dude. Look, guys, Chris is knowledgeable. He has a profitable trading algorithm. Oh, sorry, Chris. I'm sorry for not remembering. Chris is a quant dev off of structure. Yes, if you can describe it to me in English, I'm more than likely going to be able to create a way to program that in Python. Institutional supply and demand? Yeah, like VPIN. Are you talking about like VPIN stuff? Order flow imbalance? Things like that. Will you be day trading, scalping, or long-term buy? This will be a 5-minute to 30-minute scalping, I guess. It's going to be scalping, day trading, intraday. Not VPIN? Okay. Yeah, man, check mark, green check mark. I could help you, but you would be removing me from what I'm doing. That's the issue. Yes, order flow imbalance, but a lot. Yeah, so VPIN, check, green check mark guy. Just follow along. This is an order flow imbalance strategy. It's probably very similar to what you'd want to run. Yeah, so just follow along, dude. And I'm going to share the code live. So go ahead and just follow, and I'll give you all the code for free. For free, guys. Free profitable trading algorithm. Oof. Why did it? There it goes. No need to stop me from doing what I'm doing. I'll give it to you for free. And then we'll see how quickly the edge decays. Interesting. Are you trying to do this full time? Yes, I am trying to do this full time. I am. Okay, guys, we're running debug. We're going to see if this works finally. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, you're trying to do institutional? Yeah, honestly, if we're trying to get like a co-located server, get that latency down, get direct market access, we need, hey, thanks for the follow, man. We're going to need big money. Direct market access is not cheap. Okay, there's something still going on here. Yep, to compete institutionally is going to be a big step forward. I'm doing everything retail with my constraints. How will you be keeping latency down? Well, currently I already measured my latency and it's 1.4 seconds to push a trade to Hyperliquid and get acknowledgement back. I have a fiber connection for normal internet. Unfortunately, those are my constraints. So the way we're going to deal with latency is just have an edge that can last beyond like the slippage and the latency that I have. So with this code you're running, does it include mean reversion environments, autoregression environments? Yes, there is a regression style. There's a regime switch. There's trend versus revert switch. There's a bunch of sophisticated stuff in here. This is fundamentally will change, so I don't want to just share this with you just to show that, just to give you bad code. So we're gonna test this before. Not with 500, it doesn't. Well, there's more in the engine too. So the engine is shared between the strategy. It can't fully. Well, currently nothing's happening, right? The debug script has been broken. We're gonna cancel that. Or maybe this would help. Yes, on Windows, okay. It might just be taking a while and I'm like really impatient. That's just more than likely what's going on. Are you using GPT to help you? Yes, green check mark. I fundamentally use GPT for everything. I code with the English language. This is, yeah. Yep. We use GPT to make every single bit of the code. Do you upload the script on your Discord? Yeah, Momo Cincinnati. We will, once the code is running, guys, I will share the code on my GitHub and my Discord. Yep, I share everything publicly. At the end of the day, someone could snip, while I'm scrolling down, they could snip everything, rebuild the code from the video on YouTube that I keep publicly up there. Yeah, so in theory, people could use the code, so I might as well share it publicly, make it easier for people to access. Why not test on a live account with small amounts? Yeah, Mark, we were running paper trading strategies before this. We need all of the internal tools to build a profitable trading algorithm. So we've been there, done that. We've pushed paper trading algorithms, not with real money. When I did my latency test, I pushed real money. So, did you get this working yet? We're on it. It's still in progress, guys. It's not as easy as 3 prompts in. We're still working the debug script because I want that to. I think the debug script is doing too much. That's the problem. It's using multiple time frames and it's running 5 minutes, 30 minutes. So it's going through, a couple different debug things. So, but we need the debug script to work before I let the run. Thanks for the follow, guys. We're working it, guys. It's not quick. This, getting a profitable trading algorithm is very difficult, okay? It's not a quick process. We're trying to do things correct, make sure that if you understand the code, you could just fix it. It's okay, Kai. Puku. Kai Puku. Why not concentrate on one timeline first? You're probably right. We maybe have to simplify this and not focus on 5 different time frames. But if I can get more data out of the run, I might as well do that. Post to Slack or something? No, I have a Discord and a GitHub. I don't know. Slack is like a blog site? Slack is, it's almost like a Discord too, right? Is there free Slack? It would be too much for me to manage a Slack and a Discord, I feel like. Yeah, Slack is off-brand Discord. Yeah, it would be a little bit too much bandwidth for me. I'm trying to manage creating content, actually making the code. I'm doing a lot of different things. I'm also trying to talk to chat at the same time. Yeah, at the end of the day, the Discord is just to get people to connect. It's free. It's connecting people who are interested in the subject. There's nothing to it. Slack, I don't know. He doesn't understand the fundamental concept design architecture. It's not GPT. Chris is my hater, guys. He's been around. Do you have trading experience or coding or a little bit both? Yeah, I've been day trading since 2017. So I've been mostly focused on the charts. Coding is, wait, your live is not eligible for recommendation and restricted in search results because it contains content with low visual quality. What happened there? What's going on here? What's going on here? Appeal. Submit. We have high quality content here, guys. Appeal. We're out here, guys. TikTok's trying to shut us down. It's all good. We appealed. Thankfully, there's an appeal process there. And we're still up. The haters are gonna hate. But it's okay, guys. It's okay. We're gonna continue coding. We're still live on YouTube. We got some people here on YouTube. Where can I get a look at your code? Mark, I live stream on YouTube as well. So if you just type in my name in YouTube, you can find it. I have only a little bit of code in my GitHub. I will be sharing my code once it's all complete and there's no bugs in it and it does exactly what I want. I will share the code with y'all. But at the end of the day, just join the Discord and you'll know when I have the code up. Or just follow me, dude. It's all good. I don't have the code ready, okay? It's not ready. Let the kid learn. Yeah, exactly. I'm just learning live, guys. We're out here. We're figuring it out. Let's see if the run strategies times horizon loads up. There might be something fundamentally wrong with the way the TDQM works. No, we're going to trade Hypecoin on Hyperliquid. Okay, so okay, we're going to do a compression. We over-engineered, and now we're going to de-engineer. Oh, I see. It is working. It's going to take like 3 hours, though. That's the problem. Every time you see, so 9 out of 118. So it is working. We are debugging. The issue is the debug is it's just going to take forever. So it's working. It's going to take an hour to run this script. That's the problem. If you're using Hyperliquid, funny, that's not a US legal exchange. Wonder how Air Force sees that. The Air Force does not care what I do in my public time. Okay? As long as I am, yeah, you can talk to my commander, dude. It's okay. You want to talk to my commander? He hops in the live sometimes too. He hangs out. We're out here. I get out in December, dude. It's all good. Chris is a true hater. He really wants to see me crumble. He does not like what I'm doing. He thinks I'm misrepresenting something for some reason. I'm just trying to do quant dev stuff and I just live stream. That's all. But Chris, we appreciate you. We need to understand what you need from me, okay? I'm still a little bit confused. I know you don't like the way I SEO'd, right? My search engine optimization for this live stream. I know that you're not liking that. It's these professionals in the chat that have time to rip on people. Yeah, I mean, Chris, do you have a project you're working on while listening to me? I'm not sure, but we welcome all the people here. There's nothing against Chris, right? He's just a guy out there. He's doing his best, right? It's possible he's giving us good advice too. You never know, right? It also could just be some random person on the internet on TikTok. Also could be that as well. Yeah, Mark, I appreciate you. You want the Discord link at all? I mean, we got a Discord. It's free. There's nothing. We have, how many people do we have in this Discord? Yeah, I'm on YouTube. Yeah, Mr. Oswald. Yeah, exactly. Okay, new file. All right. Okay. We're going to do a full refactoring. We're going to get a new file here that helps out. Data.io. The code base is expanding but compressing at the same time. Hey, thanks for the follow, Force. Yeah, we're still on here, guys. I will promote the Discord again. Honestly, it doesn't really help me to do anything, but there's a Discord for y'all if you want to follow along on there. There's a bunch of knowledgeable people. The Exchange Society. Interesting. Limbo's got a cool server too. There's a bunch of Mr. Oswald struggle with code he doesn't understand. Don't pay what's gives me. Yes, we're on the come up. The Air Force is paying me the E4 salary. We're out here though, guys. It's all good. I'm not selling anything. I'm just literally, I would be doing this on my own without live streaming. All I'm doing is doing what I normally do, okay? I've been doing this for a little bit, okay? Just showing you my process. It's not that deep, guys. It's not that deep. I'll watch you from now just because of the grace you're showing Chris and Kai. Good man. Yeah, guys. Chris is a cool dude. He's just trying to help me out. Like, I think he has good intentions. Even though sometimes texting or having less than 200 words of context. Okay, I'll be stuck on this for a week apparently. That's not going to be true. We will push through this bug. Like this is the whole point, guys. Their bugs will happen, and I'm showing you my process of overcoming the bug. Everyone is too quick to say I'm going to be stuck on this. But yeah, I appreciate Holland Rich Studio, my man. Hey, appreciate for the roses, guys. Yep. We don't need any gifts here. The gift of your view is good enough, right, guys? You following along, being interested in the subject. Write code. Look, we're writing code right now. We're doing a full code base refactor, if you didn't know. I'm going to shut down the debug script because that wasn't really working. Yep, we're going to rework all these files. We're going to get the whole... Yeah, Mr. Oswald, we are writing the code, or as in my tool is writing the code. We'll get some second opinions here. Let's see. It's literally copy paste. Hating on this man's grind is wild. No, it's all good. We actually, the haters are good for it's just good for the algorithm. It's all good. We're out here. GPT coding slower than GPT. Yeah, for real though. It is. It's good that it's going slow because I know I'm hitting the larger model. If it was going quick, I'd actually be concerned, and I would be like, oh, we're hitting mini or nano. So when your code is outputting slow, it's actually a good thing because we know which model we're hitting. Because all this, this auto routing thing, you could be hitting the wrong intelligence that you don't want to be hitting. People with actual experience are the haters. Too funny. Yeah, Kai, we welcome you with your comments about how I should. I'm not sure, Kai, what should I be doing? Should I have stop? Thanks for the follow, man. What's going on, guys? The haters need to have more context to the hate or the concern, not necessarily hate. We need more context. Is it just like you don't like what I'm doing? You don't like me quant deving and sharing it live to the masses, showing that everyone can do what I'm doing here? Like, what is the, just here to guide the poorest possible way? Pucka, why don't you start a live and share your experience since you're a professional? Exactly, guys. If you're a professional, I've had tremendous growth in this sort of community. There's a lot of people doing this at home in secret. I'm just shedding light on a different coding subject. A lot of people are just doing web dev stuff. We're doing something different. And fundamentally, people who do this like professionally would not be showing you their edge, their code. They wouldn't be showing you anything. So, yeah. I doubt anyone would get on and do this. It's, yeah, the algorithm is, yeah. Share my algo as you give my code. Yeah, don't ask people for their code or algo in the quant dev, my Discord. So why do you think we are critiquing and not showing? So I'm gonna put my mind into Chris. I'm gonna like transfer the way that Chris is thinking. Chris was scrolling on TikTok. He was on live. He was watching gamers. He was watching those live streamers, right? He rolled up onto my content and he saw that I was quant deving and backtesting. And he said, wait a minute, I'm in this field. I have knowledge on what he's doing. He's doing something wrong. I need to let him know that he's doing something wrong. And so I'm gonna make some comments, tell him how wrong he is and he should stop what he's doing immediately. I'm gonna tell this guy to stop what he's doing and go regress in progress. I don't know, I mean, is that accurate, Chris? Not stop, but shift. Everyone is saying stop, Puku. When did I tell you to stop? The entire time. Well, when you tell me to go back and learn the fundamentals, you're essentially telling me to stop progress. We have the code, it's not fully output yet. Don't worry, when the code finishes, we will run it. So we have another script here, okay. Yeah, it's the perfect thing because I can answer chat while GPT-5 is running. Yeah, we're working everything here. And we're gonna, okay, we have debug. Aren't you making progress because you don't understand your issues? It's you learning issue. Well, actually stick around, my man. We're gonna get past these bugs. It's no big deal. You're assuming I'm stuck. You're assuming that I've fully stopped making progress and the code will never work. That's what you're assuming. I run into these issues all the time, dude. All the time. I over-engineer, the algorithm wasn't operating properly, so we just refactor and we keep moving forward. Like, it's becoming a Spanish soap opera. Puku, we've been working on this script for 2 hours and 36 minutes, okay? We ran into an issue. It's been maybe an hour. I don't know, probably not. barely been a little bit of time, guys. Come on, you gotta give me a break. And you gotta realize, if you were just typing this out yourself, you would not be making this progress. You would be nowhere near this amount of code. We're gonna waiting for debug, and yeah. I think we were doing an algorithmic session here with, let's see what, okay. So the key functions of the script are data validation. It starts by rigorously sanity checking the input data for common issues like gaps, duplicates, non-monotonic timestamps, and logical inconsistencies. Number one, make sure your data is good. Feature engineering. Engine, it computes a rich set of microstructure features from the raw price data, such as order flow and balance, volatility, estimators, and price pressure metrics. Strategy implementation. It provides a modular system for defining trading logic, the alpha. Several distinct strategies are already implemented, from trend following to mean reversion. Walk forward backtesting is also an engine, apparently. So engine is sharing. You're assuming I have a big ego, but I don't know how, you mean we all have ego. I haven't had like an ego death or anything like that. Ego exists in human. Your ego is showing by your comments. I'm just doing what I normally do. No, we need to write a roadmap while GPT is writing, make a roadmap of the architecture. Okay. Yeah, you want me to do the agentic coding? But we're gonna stick with just the way I vibe code here. So we might need to split up engine from doing the feature engineering and the walk forward backtesting. Cool. We have almost everything there. It's just a little bit of reworking it. Okay. It's finished, guys. Woo, we can run it again. Okay, config didn't really change. Check is doing something a little bit different. All right, we will just double check that it did good. What's up, Kay? I'm gonna need to get some more water real quick. I'll be right back. Okay. Powell cuts the rates, bro. We have to run this Monday. Push the gas pedal. All right, guys. We need to hurry it up. I'm going to run debug. We're going to see if everything's working out here. Everyone needs a profitable trading algorithm by Monday for free. I'm working for y'all. I'm your personal quant dev. Okay. We're going to see. Hey, what's going on, Ultra Instinct? Oh, the debug might be doing too much. It looks like there's some sort of activity, so we're not hung up. Hey, thanks for the follow. We might just have to wait for this to run it out. I can't even debug. We got him. Debug is not debugging. When I say debug, it's running a quicker form of the total backtest. So it's running a backtest and doing all the same things the full backtest would be, but it's running it quicker. And quant dev is, what's your background? I do this as a hobby. We're doing retail quant dev. Appeal not approved. Huh. What happened? What happened here? What's going on here? Quant dev, what's your background? Yep. We're just doing this as a hobby, guys. Where to help him, Chris? I might have to end the live stream because something happened and to restart it. But we're out here on YouTube, so we're still good. We're still good, guys. We're out here. No sound detected. Hello, hello. Yeah, the sound's there. We're still good. I am the ticket runner for y'all. Okay, awesome. I went through every single file end to end. Okay, a couple of real bugs, notably the monatomic time check. Tighten a few rough edges, data class defaults, progress counters, safe polars, date time parsing, and did light hardening without changing the behavior. So, we're running the debug, it's working, and the code is running, guys, so I don't know what else you want from me. It's gonna take a minute to actually run through the full thing. I don't like how this is not showing me any progress, but you can definitely see when it actually does make progress. So each step is gonna be 118. Play some music? No. We need to focus completely. What's up, Blockchain Bullhorn? He's back. We're out here. Yeah, music would get me a strike. We can't do that, Mr. Oswald. We are not copyright strike. Okay? What's up, CBK? Don't rage. Look, see, it's still working. We haven't been shut down. The live is still going. I know what y'all did, okay? I know what the haters tried doing. We appealed. We're good. We're hanging out, okay? Y'all think I'm doing something wrong. We're all doing nothing harmful here. We're just vibe coding, okay? I am going to fundamentally change what debug does so that it's just quick. I want it quick. This is not, for every tick in the market, play a sound. No, we're not here to do brain rot sort of things. This is a silent quant dev community, okay? I am here to answer your questions about what I'm doing here. Yeah, and I'm here to share my code. Whatever we're making here, I'm sharing it. Yeah, at the end of the day, we're not here to, we're not here to do brain rot, okay? We just want to get the code going. All right, we're gonna stop debug. This might be useful to GPT-5, we'll see. I'll keep it up. You don't understand questions, you ask AI. Yes, but when you ask me a question, you're actually asking just my opinion on something, I feel like. Most of the time it's like, what is a quant dev? What asset are you targeting? Like, it's pretty simple stuff for the questions out here. Obviously, sometimes people start trivia, like some trivia style questions. Then I'll start asking AI. But yeah. We'll keep running it. I'm probably gonna take a food break at some point. And yeah, we'll come back on. This live might have been tainted. Let's play trivia? No. You can play trivia with AI. If AI understands your question, then at the end of the day, then I have that knowledge accessible to me at all times. So you gotta understand, if AI understands what you're asking me, then I have access to that knowledge. So, yeah. The TikTok will, oh, Chris left? Oh, shoot. Yes, I am interested in FPGA, but that's something fundamentally that I do not need to go towards. FPGA is going to be like high frequency trading. There's really no need for me to go that deep. If I wanted to go like a quicker programming language, I'd probably go Rust. My strategy right now is based on a lot of different things. It's like mean reversion, trend following. There's a whole bunch of stuff in there. I can share this code once it's running, Leroy. If you want the code, you can follow my Discord and I'll share the whole thing with you. Once it's up and running, it's not working right now, as we can see here. It's based on AI prompts, exactly. It's an AI prompted trading algorithm, okay? The core alpha is momentum trend. The strategy assumes that recent price movements, so momentum trend, mean reversion, regime adaptability, and signal confidence. So these are all implemented right now. The math, we got order flow imbalance, we have Parkinson volatility, bipower variation, jump proxy, pressure index. The propagator strategy is a propagator kernel weights with this, trend signal is that, final signal blend. ARC strategy is an autoregressive model with exogenous inputs. Yes, we do not understand this fully, but we understand the output is, this is the type of math you need to be profitable. So at the end of the day, anyone can do this. Explain each one. Well, you might as well just, take my code and just ask AI, because what we're doing is, this might not even be profitable math. So we'll find out though. Dude, the output is so simple to know. Is the trading algorithm profitable? It's like the most simplest output to know. I know what I've done is correct if the trading algorithm is profitable. It's the ultimate test. If the trading algorithm is profitable, then I just got curious. Would we not want to translate the code into C++? No, Adit Patel. Because my latency trading on the exchange is fundamentally 1.4 seconds. So that's my constraint. You need to know the type of constraints you're working with. If my Python code couldn't run my trading strategy within 1.4 seconds, then yes, I would need to make a different, I would need to make into a different code language that works quicker. But at the end of the day, Python is going to be quick enough for what my needs are. So, if that helped. What's the prompt? What's the prompt? See, most people would block the haters and obviously silence them, but I welcome them, okay? It's okay if you don't understand your code fully, as long as you know what the output's gonna be. It's a different thing. We're doing something that's different than, Chris is cool. I'm not gonna block him. I know one of you reported my live for something. I don't know what you guys did, but there was something popped up that was not normal. Y'all be tripping. Okay, new to this. So I wanted to follow along, man. I'm the only one sort of doing this sort of content. We have people in the chat who are knowledgeable on the subject, and they're quick to tell me what I'm doing wrong, which we welcome. Exactly, guys. We welcome it. Look, I could have taken drastic measures to get rid of any hate. We're not getting rid of anyone. Chris is welcome. Mr. Oswald's welcome. The other guy that was Kai Puku is welcome as well. We're all welcome here. My son is a quant dev dope, dude. Awesome. I love snowboarding too. Snowboarding's fun. Hey, appreciate the follow. Yep. Yep, Adit Patel. If you're working with a latency that's like, 500 milliseconds to 100 milliseconds, I don't think Python or Rust is really going to make a difference in the profitability of your strategy. So, you're all welcome, guys. And I know you're all waiting patiently for me to move past this issue. And there it is, it finished. Okay, we got utils. Okay, I don't think that even changed, but whatever. There were some issues, strategy. Okay, strategy definitely changed. Okay, we got run. I think we already had that. Let's see what else we got. Got engine. Okay, engine definitely changed. And we got debug, which we might actually have to change up because it's taking way too long for a debug. Data IO, which is our new file here. Okay, and then we have config, which remain the same there. And we have check, which honestly I might just delete because we already know everything is good to go. All right, we're gonna go run debug again. Klein, it's Schmamsky. There's something, you went way too short. Schmamsky, everyone was making fun of my hair. And we got the haters in the chat. We went way too short. It's probably uneven. You heard, yeah. They're still here. The haters are the most loyal, though. That's the best thing, though. The haters are low key there, but they're just being they're criticizing. It's okay. All right, this debug needs to change. We aren't haters. They make fun of your hair, make fun of their paycheck. No, we're not making fun of anyone, guys. We're very friendly. The quantive community is very critical, but it's critical for a reason because the stuff is fundamentally difficult. It's also fundamentally very valuable. The stuff we're doing here, before AI, you would be paying someone a lot of money to do this type of work, and now it's accessible to everyone who wants to do it. He makes E4 pay good. Yeah, I'm not making fun of anyone's pay because, yeah, you're right. I'm making E4 pay currently, but we'll step it up, guys. We're stepping up the game. Do not work ahead. It's okay, guys. I share my life here. We all know what's going on. There's nothing. In all seriousness, dude, thanks for your service. I appreciate you, Puku. Look, Puku, that was a very nice comment. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate all you out there, guys. Chris is killing it out there. He's crushing it. He has a profitable trading algorithm. Clay, appreciate the follow. We're gonna change debug because it was giving me issues. Okay. You got it. It's doing a full research pass. Guys, see, we found it. Debug wasn't actually debugging. It was going through the whole file. Great. See, I knew something was up with that. Okay, we're just gonna, the fast defaults are there. Okay. We're keeping up, Clay. We're not gonna give up. It looks like yes, I appreciate Mr. Watson. Thank you. We're out here trying to, we're trying to transition to civilian life, of course. That's kind of why I'm out here. We're trying to do quant dev stuff. full time. Ada Patel, you went to YouTube. Message retracted. What are y'all saying out there? What are y'all saying on YouTube's censoring y'all or something? Okay, we're gonna get a new debug script here. Probably gonna have to eat some food at some point because I haven't eaten. We're out here not even eating. You're still working on, yeah, what's up, Hologlam? We're still working. We're still working the backtest. Backtest is not easy. What's going on, guys? What's going on? I think the TikTok is over the whatever happened. We're back. Is that my water bottle? No, Sasha, it's not your water bottle. This is my water bottle. I have the same one as you. It's different indentations. This is my water bottle, Sasha. Okay. This is my Awala. All right. Simzy, thank you for the follow. Look, I think the TikTok is back up and running. We were being censored earlier. Danny likes the shirt. Yeah, it's only coming out on Saturdays for the shirt because this is the Quant Dev shirt. I moved to myself. Oh, okay. Ada Patel. I don't know what's going on. Appreciate you, dude. Yeah, YouTube, you're gonna get a better, you're gonna get a higher quality stream because I'm using different gear for that. So yeah, everything's recorded. So you could really screenshot the code from YouTube very easily if y'all needed the code, like ASAP, right? Thanks for the stuff. Y'all are gifting out there. We got 4 gifts. Look at that. All right, we have the new debug script. Hopefully this just runs. We will see. All right, fast check. Old heavy diagnostics. No, we do not want that. We just want the quickest diagnostic here. This gives you a quick, does everything and wire up, run, okay. Does everything wire up and run on my data without burning time and IC latency sweeps, okay. Oh, that's not right. Look at that. We moved past it, guys. We have the data that we needed. We moved past the issue. Look at that, code ran. Everybody is stunned that AI was able to work. Now we continue to move forward here. Kevin Jensen, what's up? No, I'm only, look, I have proof here. 3 hours into the live, we're only 3 hours. So 4 hours was inaccurate. Puku, 3 hours right here, 3 hours. No one is stunned about AI doing anything. What are you on about? Look, guys, let's look at the stats for right now. We have 4 gifts. We have 88 plus new followers. These followers are non-brain rot. They care about quant dev, and these people are highly niche to what we're doing here. Some likes, we have 17 people here. There's about 2,000 views. We are building a community as well, so don't forget that I'm trying to unite people who are using code to do similar things as me. If they want to do data analysis for time series data, whatever you want to do, guys. We're here connecting the quant devs, okay? We have to SEO that way, otherwise, I know it might be misrepresenting what I'm doing. I might just be brain rot code, vibe coding. Maybe I should SEO it that way, brain rot vibe coding. We'll try out another SEO strategy that's more realistic and a little bit funny. We'll try that out. If you were a finance major, what would you do to get a solid internship? Or honestly, me just live streaming this stuff, if you were running successfully, like if you were essentially doing what I'm doing, but using AI less, people would notice you and maybe you could get like some connections that way. You're gonna have to try something different. Yeah, brain rot vibe coding will be the next live stream title. I'm sorry for misrepresenting it. You know what? We can change it right now, I think. Let's see if we can change it. Yep, okay, we got it. Brain rot vibe coding quant. We have to have quant in there, okay? Because I'm promoting quant dev because that's my that is my domain name, quantdev.ai. Is centered around this whole quant ideology. I wouldn't call quant a ideology. I mean, it's like, I'm not trying to, let's see here. Okay. Look, we've changed it to be more accurate. All right. This is Python, yes, cross. Checking back, buddy, you still haven't gone nowhere, just coded up an app. What's up, man? What's going on, guys? Yeah, we're coding, we've gotten somewhere. We actually got the data that we needed, and look at that. Well, okay, we're going to, okay. We're getting somewhere. I know it might seem like we're just stuck, but we're actually making significant progress. So we found some of the issues here. Quick test plan, baseline with the knobs above, okay. Let's see if that works. Oh, yeah, I changed it, guys. We're brain rot vibe coding quant dev, okay? Hopefully it's more accurate so you guys don't report me for, you know, mislabeling what I'm doing here. Hopefully that doesn't offend anyone, brain rot vibe coding. We changed it, dude. Yeah, legit though, the report wasn't me. All good, Chris. All good, Chris. I don't think it's gonna affect at all what I do here. I'm sure TikTok deals with it all the time. They probably have like, okay, how many reports are they getting per hour? And then they probably just like, you know, ignore. But either way, I could just restart the stream, but it seems like there's new people coming in, so they're still pushing the stream to people. You can't stop me, apparently. I mean, you probably could somehow, but I haven't done nothing wrong. We're out here, config is going to change. Hey, thanks for the follow. See, that's a new person who followed. The algorithm is still pushing the content, guys. There's hope. Also, actually, I won't report you unless something's serious. Yeah, Chris. We're not doing anything that serious. It's all good vibes here. We're brain rot vibe coding quant dev. This is our new status for the for the live. We don't want anyone to think that we're doing anything too serious here. All right, what do we have here? We have engine. Okay. All right, let's see, engine, and that was it. Okay, and then we're going to rerun. Oops. We're going to delete the quick debug. We're going to go Python. I guess we'll try this. Your brains are rotting. Oh no, guys! I'm trying to show you that you can. I don't know what I'm trying to show you guys. I'm just doing what I'm doing. Okay. At the end of the day, we don't need to speak too crazily. We're running the debug. Look, it's working. It's working. Thanks for the follow, Mr. Watson. It's working. Okay, there's one of 3, so that looks fine. Okay. Are you trying to get into quant? No, I'm mostly trying to do this entrepreneurially and for my own. I just find this interesting. I have a passion for it. At the end of the day, I want to have a bunch of, look, it worked, guys. We got the data. Yeah, I'm doing it entrepreneurially and as a retail person. We are not, if I was trying to do this like as a corporate thing, I would have to go back and do something different. I would have to probably go to Harvard and do something way different. Unfortunately, the quant space is very competitive, and it does require being a top 1% sort of human in that space. But I am actually showing everyone that you can do the top 1% stuff here on your own with AI's help, of course. And some motivation, some self-motivation there. Okay, you need to change. Here's the only file you need to change. Okay, debug needs to change a little bit. We were getting some interesting data there. We're only getting a 30% hit rate for the amount of stuff that we did. Yep, so my code is running. The debug script ran everything, so everything's looking out good. It's good, it's guten Tag, it's guten Tag, and we'll keep pushing. This is the way to get the code running when you're vibe coding it. Thanks for the follow, Sammy. We got another person on YouTube. What's going on YouTube? If anyone on YouTube has questions, let me know. You probably already know what's going on because YouTube doesn't promote stuff that well like TikTok does. TikTok will push your content to like everyone. And ultimately it grows really quickly. Yeah, I agree. They need the top 1% due to how much money is on the line with exactly. How long have you been coding? Since 2022, probably end of 2022 is when I've been vibe coding. Let me be very clear here. It's just reps. I've been only vibe coding. I am an AI first coder, if you want to call it that. I don't know how else to describe it, right? I've only been prompting AI to do code. That's all I've learned. I realized that learning the basics and going back that route, I was trying that route, and then I just wanted to make more progress, so I kind of just pushed forward and just using the tools that I have. It's a little bit different. It's not a corporate way. Like, Chris, don't worry, man. It's going to run. I'm going to get you a good trading algorithm right here. It's going to be good to go. Look. We overcame the issue, by the way. We got the quick debug. This is data that we got. We're going to run the quick one. We're not going to run. We're going to run the quick one. We'll see if that changes. Are you interested in sort of traditional tech that relies on DSA and stuff? I don't think so. I like this the best. This is the coolest thing I feel like I could do right now. Just followed. Yeah. Are you planning to get into the quant side later, like date, pattern, stats? Ponder point. We are backtesting right now. That's we have all of that. We have, like a seasonality. Actually, I don't know what we have right now, but we're definitely we're backtesting. So we're touching on all that almost, like currently. But yeah, appreciate the follow, Ponder. Ponder point. Quant dev. Unite. All right, we got some data, but I'm gonna rerun it again just because I feel like it. I feel like that didn't overwrite. I don't know what we have, but it's working. Guys, you can clip me all day. If y'all care so much, I have everything recorded on YouTube. I would love to have someone go in there and clip it for me, even if it's like taking the stupidest stuff. Y'all can do it. Chris, everything is recorded. I am not shying away from whatever we're doing here. The more brain rot I get, and the more I show that anyone can do what I'm doing now, I feel like the more eye-opening it is, right? Even if I have no idea what's going on, like I'm just full brain rot, I'm still getting my quick debug stats right here, and I'm going to let AI know. The brain rot is vibing. Yeah, guys, we're just having a good time. I'm showing you guys we are past the Python debug script not working. I could probably go just full Python run, but it looks like this is going to give us a little more insight into what's going on. You're emotionally attached to your approach and are unwilling to accept criticism. Me? So, okay, let's try and think about this, Chris. Chris, you might be right. I am unwilling to change my approach, but my approach is actually the quickest way to do whatever I'm doing. We are backtesting, so we are executing trades in simulation. Where do you get your data? I got it from Binance. This is Binance data from their servers. It's just 1 minute K-line data. I actually shared the download script in the Discord. So if you want the download script, it's in the Discord, and I can share the Discord link with you if you want it. Just let me know. It's not the quickest if you're stuck debugging for multiple days. Well, Chris, you can go back to my other live streams, and I've run a successful piece of software every single day that does something useful. I've run a different piece of software every single day for over 2 weeks now, live streaming, that gets me closer to my goal. The reason it looks like I'm stuck in time and not making progress is because you need to get all this stuff perfect in order for you to know that your trading algorithm is accurate. The way that you backtest and do all of this stuff is extremely important, and even a little thing can mess things up. And guess what? Just from this little script right here, GPT understood, hey, we need to go back to engine and we need to change these things. Okay? This is like, there's a method to the madness here. Thanks for the follow, Michael. But yeah, if you want the Discord, I shared the download script. You can run it every so often to download the 1 minute K-line data. What data are you using, and are you algo trading? We are backtesting our algorithm on 1 minute K-line data from Bitcoin perpetuals from Binance. Did I mention that? Binance, BTC, perp, 1 minute K-line. The entire history, 2020 until 2025 today, basically. The method to the madness is trust GPT 100%. Yes, Puku, 100%. You guys are going to have to trust GPT-5 in order to do what I'm doing, unfortunately. Yes, Rampage, Look, I'm using the data that's available to me for free. I use Hyperliquid. I have their data as well. Yeah. Y'all, as a US citizen, you are breaking their terms of service using that decentralized blockchain exchange. But they are not geo-blocking your API calls from the USA. Profitable yet? No, we're not profitable just yet. Keep following Real Coyote. I will share the profitable trading algorithm once it's profitable. I'm not saying I'm profitable, not financial advice. Thanks, Rampage. Yeah, I'm just doing what I'm doing here, sharing it with everybody. We're out here. It seems to be a hot topic here that quant deving is very interesting to people. People want to earn money from software, and this is one of those ways you can do it. The strategy so far is just like a broad, like mean reversion strategy. It's nothing too crazy. We have it right here. There's some most of my strategies like revolve around microstructure, like order flow and balance. So whatever we're able to calculate from the 1 minute K line, like the market physics, is what we're going to be trading off of. So whatever the math can see within the primitives of this data is what we're going to do. So we're going to just like go straight to the primitives. I've been working with order book data and tick level data before, and this is like our first time working with K-line data. It's a little bit different. I want to know what's truly capable, because this data is actually compressed representation of the order book and the tick level data that I'm normally working with. So we're just trying to see how sophisticated we can get here. It seems like you do a good amount. SPRTGate score. There's some cool stuff we're doing here. would become from introducing a non-linear model. Okay, so we are doing a lot of linear things. Okay, it's trying to get me to push into AI stuff, but right now we're not AI. Yes, Chris, we have that data from Hyperliquid. We took a break from cleaning that data because there was some sort of frequency mismatch with the order book and the fill data. I'm still working the high frequency backtest data. We're going to do it all. We have the L3 data. We have actually 20 levels of order book. You got to give the man some grace. Quant is very, yeah, exactly. Yeah, ponder point. We're trying to do it here. If at some point I run into an issue where I can't get past with AI's help, then of course we will have to figure out a way around it. But for right now, everything's looking good. We have a little bit of a update there, and we'll have a little bit of a debug here. What's going on, Dilwala? Wow, using order books, interesting. I would stay away because spoof. Yeah, Rampage. So we will be working with order book, and part of the algorithm and trading on crypto will be spoof detection. So we are aware of all of the nasty manipulation techniques that exist with crypto. So yeah, at the end of the day, we want to work with the WebSocket data, which is the order book and tick level data. But we've just taken a little break here because 1 minute K-line is a little bit different. Yes, Adit Patel, honestly, you don't need any book. If you have access to GPT-5, you can get as granular with your learning as you want, right? You can dive into any subject, and it's the expert in everything. So if you just have to learn how to prompt it to get the right information that you want, right? So I highly suggest if you're trying to learn any subject, AI, and if I ran into some snag with the code, I would be like diving deep with AI, be like, hey, what's going on? Like, why can't you do it? Like, how do we move past this? I'd be talking to it and be like, oh yeah, okay, maybe we can just, yeah. It's all about prompting and using English. All right, we are going to do this here. We're going to reset. Actually, I think it already has the context. Cool. Look, guys, we're out here 3 hours in. Chris, you seem knowledgeable. I may reach out. Yeah, guys. If Chris is open for you to DM him, I'm sure. Brain rot and programming in the same sentence. Funny. I'm glad you like the joke, guys. Yep. We're brain rot programming. Don't worry. Brain rot vibe coding quant. It's it's to keep people from thinking we're misrepresenting what we're doing. Okay. We don't want to misrepresent what we're doing here. We are using AI to code everything. I am not fully in the loop of byte by byte what's going on. We do run it, and we have a specific debugging method. Chris, DMs are open for Chris. He is a professional who has a profitable trading algorithm running, so he knows a little bit what he's talking about, and he knows the code further than AI level. So I'm sure Chris is open to earning more money. I'm sure everyone here is. But yeah, we share the wealth here, guys. That's the whole point of having the community, guys. Like, I know what I'm doing is very niche and different, but if y'all want like someone truly understanding what's going on, reach out to the people in the chat because they clearly know what's up. User, what's going on, user? Let's see what's going on in the Discord. Cool, dude. People are like, there's, you would think TikTok community, like the people on TikTok are, you know, just, hey, thanks for the follow, Garcia. Appreciate y'all, all of you. Look at that, guys. I'm not gonna lie, we've grown the community significantly. Let's go ahead and look at what the stats are for this. TikTok for sure is, the growth is exponential. In the past 30 days, let's look at the follower count first. So we've added 1,300 followers in the past 28 days. So mostly male. We've had a spike in views. Will this have a UI design? Oh yeah. So at the end of the day, I like to just keep it within the terminal, but if I'm gonna release like a production level, sort of like something I'm gonna actually sell, I'll actually have to wrap that up into like some buttons and a graphical user interface. So right now we're not focused on the UI, but the functionality of the underlying code. Absolutely, if AI can figure it out, the community's got you. Yeah, I appreciate PonderPoint. Yeah, I will show everyone that the AI does know what's going on. Okay. Gotcha, we got you here. Cool. Yeah, guys, we're just, you know, I was doing this on my own, not live streaming, but now I want to connect the quant devs because it's a very secretive space and people are just like not showing you what's going on. Thanks for the follow, dude. Yeah, we're growing exponentially. And I'm uniting the quant devs, okay? The brain rot vibe coding. I haven't touched Python in years, so I didn't know. Oh. See, Chris was intrigued by the Python. He didn't realize it's this good. Python has gotten real good. I'm not gonna say who joined. All right, we're gonna keep working engine. We're gonna keep using the debug script to quickly debug before we run a full, like it's gonna take a minute to run. I wasn't talking about your Air Force boy. Oh, okay. I never do a UI in Python though. You wouldn't do it? Honestly, the rich console is cool enough. Like honestly, if I was gonna sell something, I'd probably just like have some sort of consulting to where I help them set up the Python environment. Hey man, I'm trying to make a think script for trading. I find Grok is better than GPT. What do you think? Honestly, both are really good at coding. I'm gonna say that GPT-5 is gonna give you better one-shot code that doesn't require more debugging, but both are good. Look, AI is excellent and it's very, very smart. Okay, so there's better options. I honestly don't know the options. Like what? Obviously, I can probably do like a JavaScript UI, like connect it somehow to JavaScript. Yeah, I'm sure there's other options. Yeah. Claude 4. I meant developing a UI in Python would do the better options. Okay. Thanks for the follow, user. User 239, you got to change your name. Cool. What is going on? Day trading joined. He's a day trading. Let's check out what the market has been up to. Just so that we're aware if there's any crazy movement. I hate when this happens. Need to go out there. right, I'll click that button. Okay, what happened here, guys? The market really enjoyed that JPAL dovish. You haven't built charting software yet? I actually messed around with like printing K lines in JavaScript and like custom indicator stuff. I've done a little bit of that. I moved away from that, okay? We need to get the profitable trading algorithm. Could you use CSS to create a UI? You probably can connect Python to the web somehow. Definitely can do it. Could you use CSS to create a UI, or would JavaScript be better for, well, you would use both CSS and JavaScript together to make a UI for your Python script. Let's just double check that's possible. We're double checking. Thoughts on Flask? Flask is the, what's Flask? Is that the state management? Is that for state management? Or is that for UI? Built in. So there's some built-in stuff. Kivy. There's plenty of options for the GUI. Okay. Web-based. Okay, so we got Streamlit. Chris, I've been working on my own charting software for the last couple months. Cool, dude. The Dash, Gradio. Oh yeah, Gradio. A lot of people use Gradio, especially with stuff on Hugging Face. There's a lot of Gradio going on. Flask, here it is. Okay, so that's what you're talking about. Flask is HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Cool. Combined with front end. Okay, so you can do a lot of different things. You can do many different things with Python. It's a very useful software. It's a very useful programming language, not software. What am I saying? What are we even doing here, guys? The chat is getting max value. They're getting to communicate. Did it work yet? No, football man. It's working, but we're just still tuning it a little bit, okay? We're getting it perfected. Debug. Look, we have the debug script working and it's doing its job. Every time I run debug and I get the output, we get some more useful code from GPT-5 because it can see like, oh, this is what's going on. So debug is working. We are debugging, although now it doesn't seem to be working. I'm gonna let it run for a little bit. But yeah, okay, it did work. Okay, so the TDQM wasn't popping off there, but it's okay. Debug worked. Sigh of relief. We're getting our stats here. So if you want to know what the debug is doing, you can look here. There is, our hit rate is garbage, but we're probably, so I want debug to actually, so we took 17,000 trades. Our final equity was 26 cents. Total return is negative 73%. Okay? Guys, we have made the most unprofitable strategy. But this is perfect though, because now all I need to do is I actually want more data from debug. That's the thing. But at the end of the day, we will deal with this as we always do. All right, so let's see how we're going to frame this. Okay, so we're gonna start a Are you a reader? Have you read an introduction to quantitative? No ponder points. So I'm mostly reading stuff that me and AI talk about. That's most of my reading nowadays, for a while now. I prompt AI for what I want to learn about, and then we dive really deep into those subjects. Yeah, that's. I already know. I knew broadly what I want. Quantitative finance can touch so many subjects, and a lot of the subjects are somewhat irrelevant to my objective. So we need to, there's so much, there's infinite learning space. We need to narrow down on, the core goal is profitable trading algorithm on hyperliquid. So I'm only focused on that. How's your repaint latency? Yeah, guys, you're having a good, constructive conversation. But I will be grabbing food in just a minute, guys. Unfortunately, that's probably going to happen immediately. So, guys, I'm going to grab some food. I'm going to come back in an hour or something. So I welcome everyone to come back. I don't want to... What's up, Kush? Kush, we're about to go grab some food real quick, so I'll be back. I'll be back on the live in a little bit, guys. Okay? Say your last words before we shut down for a little bit of an hour, okay? Yep, I appreciate it, Kush. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Appreciate everyone being here. We're going to get profitable trading algorithm. We're going to do it. Mr. Watson, we're going to take a break. I will see you guys in an hour or something. All right, see you guys.